Come on in. Yo, is this mic working? Come on in. Send the links out and let them know I am live right now. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Boom. Come on in. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna play a few songs, y'all. Let's go. Hey, I do not own the rights to this meal. This is one on the DJ Tyson. Welcome to my live stream. Hey, this is not one y'all want to miss. This is welcome to Chris Beanon, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in, yo. What's good? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. What's good, everybody? Now, first of all, before I let me see what y'all doing up in this chat, because if y'all ain't doing what I asked you all to do, I say hit them likes buttons. And if y'all ain't clicking those likes on this one, then y'all really, truly some haters I do not want in my circle. For real. Hit those likes. I got 110 people watching. Let me see. 71. Come on, get 30 more. Hit those likes. I got 110 people watching. Come on. We can do it. What's up, E? Smokey B. What's up, man? Makes you miss your family. So we're back again. Miss Gotti T.A. Miss Gotti YTL. What's up? The sun is definitely gonna be all right. Then we have the daughter watching her mother. Come on in, y'all. Everybody, come on in. I'm gonna bring my guest on. I got a surprise guest for y'all tonight. I don't want the guest to say anything, but I got a surprise guest for y'all tonight. Surprise guest. If you can hear me, just put a 1 and just put a 1 up. Okay, good. My surprise guest can hear y'all. Now I'm gonna mute your mic for a second, surprise guest. All right, y'all. Let me put it to you like this. Off the imitated. Top results. Never duplicated. Let's get ready to rumble.
DJ Tyson ain't to be with. Get off my dick, haters.
Chicago, nigga. Let's see. Hold on, guest. Hold on. Let me get all this off of here. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all ready for my guest? Put a 1 in the chat. If y'all ready for my guest, put a 1 in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Y'all ready? All right. Let me just stop playing with y'all. Let's go. Yeah. What's up? What's good with it? Do y'all know who this is? Do y'all know who my guest is tonight?
They should by now.
They should by now. What's up with the beard? What's up? What's up with the beard?
It's going. It's connected. It's connected.
I see.
I still got a lot of years to go. So
let me see. Let me see that other side. Let me see that other side.
I'm gonna take care of it.
Yeah. You know what, son? I ain't gonna lie to you. Mine's it be doing that sometimes, man. And I gotta get him to I gotta curve mine, try to way up. I used to put a little dye in there to make it, make it feel in. I have the same one.
Yeah. I try to tell him to keep it high as possible. I like it high, so it can connect to my.
Say what's up, twin?
I don't like it,
you see the chat, everybody saying what's up to you. Man, son, it's been a minute since I seen you on the live. We talk all the time on the phone. What you been up to?
Nothing, just school, rapping. Trying to get in the studio, get some more do more sessions in the studio instead of just rapping on my phone. It sound better in the studio. So I just been trying to get in the studio. I found a little engineer out here, so I just been doing that. And that's pretty much helping my OGs, trying to help my mama. And that's about it. Take care of my uncle. He can't really,
That's what's up. That's what's up. You still got the wave guy going on? You still
Yeah,
got the wave?
I still got them. I've been like brushing like I used to, but I still got them. Like,
Mm.
I ain't really know.
Yeah, they talking about it's your daddy's twin. This is daddy. They said, "Hey, can you see them in the chat, son?
Yeah,
You see him?
yeah, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, yeah, man. Look, I was looking through some old pictures, man. I was gonna play this little game with you called "Do You Remember?" Do you remember? Let me see. Let me see if you
I
remember
hope
this.
so.
I hope you do. I don't know if you remember this or not. Let me see. Let me see. Where do I get these? I don't even know how to pull these up. Yeah, yeah. No, no. Better yet, before I even do all that, how's your rap skills? You think you can?
I got some bars for sure.
You got some
I
bars?
got one. I got one. I got one UK drill beat that I'm working on right now. That I'm almost finished with. That I'm finna record. Try to record it this week with my friend. 'Cause I met a friend from out here. He's from Chicago too. He be rapping. So we probably do a song together. So let's do a song together. So, but that new one that I made, that new um beat that I made, it's not gonna be with him. It's just gonna be with me. So,
So you go do a
yeah.
duo?
Yeah, but I don't think on that. He might want to get it. He might want to feature on that. On this, but I don't think I want. I think because I killed that whole song. So it's like I rather just hit my own self on it. Because I don't know if that might be too fast for him. Because he like he rap. He got like a laid back type rap style. So you know how to do. Yeah, it might be too up tempo for him, but I don't know. I don't really know his style like that. I only heard rap a little bit, so the more I get around, the more
They say give us a sample.
I got a
You got
lot.
your you got your
Um,
music.
let's. I don't really. You can't really. It's gonna be. You gonna. It's the music is gonna mess it up. I did I did something to Lil Durk, All Love. I could do some of that if they want me to.
Mhm. Go ahead, son. It's your show.
I could do this. How I go? I forgot. I got a lot of not a lot of them, but I got a few. I got quite a few. Quite a few. I say they say it's all love, but I don't really feel it. A lot of niggas throwing shade, so I don't really hear 'em. And they too stuck in their own way, so they don't really get it. When you start to separate us, when it really hit them. They say you tripping, they acting different. I sense the tension. I've been a menace at school and niggas ever since the tension. I took a knee for the real, but that shit hurt my tendon. I had to get up off the ground and really pay attention. They won't be there when you need emotional support, but they should be there when you win just to toast the course. And they get in when you slide in that rate for Porsche. That's why the skin that I'm in, I can show remorse. Y'all put y'all homies in y'all song, that's who y'all rhyming about. But why the fuck when y'all get on, y'all don't bond them out? You know damn well you seen that boy hold bond them out. But you a rapper that's gonna ball, you took the common route. Heard they wanna see me shine, yeah, I doubt that. Cause they be trying to sell me shades at the outlet. So I be blinded for my blessings, I ain't count yet. It all makes sense, I ain't even think about that. I know that he home. He ain't gotta drop the low, cause I know where you wrong. I call phone him, he gone. Now he turned up on the numbers like a rotary phone. So that boy don't get too close, cause I don't know what he on. It's survival where the fittest where I come from. In order to be smart in my hood, you gotta keep a couple dum dums right up in that chamber just in case your life in danger. My little shorty got a cannon, he be working on his angles. They only love you when it's for their own benefit. That shit ain't genuine, so a nigga ain't really interested. Tried to get my heart, but that's now cold. It wouldn't last like Minute Maid Juice and black households. Half the time when we got calls in the trenches, it was bad news. You heard about so and so. I just saw him getting fast food. Should be breathtaking when you heard they took their last two. Then you don't believe it till they name in the past shoes. In the past news, I mean. Talking about past shoes. Yeah.
How long do it take you to write?
Uh, not 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 that long. Like a day. It's
Man,
really the beat. It's really
yeah,
like
bro.
what
How,
I'm doing.
boy?
What I'm
Yo,
doing like with the beat.
Your beard,
like a day.
my beard be growing. Man, your beard be growing out. Now,
It's,
hello.
it's getting. I take care of it. That's why I take care of it like every day. Like every day when I get up, I don't I wash my. I got a beard and face wash like combination. So you know.
Mm-hmm. Now, how long it
But
take for you?
I don't. You
Go
said
ahead.
what?
Go ahead.
No, go. No, you. I was. You was. I have to.
No, you was talking about your beard.
No, I just said I got a face and beard wash. It's like a combination that I use every day, and then I use a estrogen like on my skin. Like I use the estrogen like on my whole skin. That's how it's clear. Like
Uh-huh.
in my skin, and then I put some like coconut oil on it to keep it like clear and like shiny.
Wow.
But yeah, that's about it. But I
Now,
did. I don't know if they heard that first drill one that I did uh that I sent you. I don't know if they heard that one. I think I
no,
did that
I'm
one.
gonna play it for you. Let me play it for you. He sent me this
You can
song.
listen to your phone.
Yeah, I got it. Let me see. Let me hook this up in here. Listen, rapping over on this. How you find your beats?
I found that one in particular on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Yeah, I found it on SoundCloud. A lot of people be finding them on YouTube, but I haven't really been looking at it. I just found it on SoundCloud, but I found like the free for profit beats because that means like if that song blow up off that beat, then they can like sue me for not for having that beat.
Right.
So that means it's like I got all the rights to use that beat and make a profit off that beat. That's why it's called free for profit. Like if that song blow up and they become a hit, they can't sue. But some beats you can't just be rapping on unless you put in it, freestyle or whatever, because people will try to sue you because they beat
They want to
you
see
made
your
hits.
hair waved up.
It is, but I gotta put my I had a brush. I ain't lazy today. It's, it's,
Dang.
it's rough.
They say
I gotta
it's
get
right.
another haircut.
So the wave god.
I gotta get another haircut. They though. I gotta get
Yeah, I
another haircut.
know. You always
Yeah,
kept. I got some pictures of you I want to show you. Of you.
that's always.
Uh, hold on. I'm gonna play your song real quick. I'm gonna play your song real quick. Let me see. Let's see. Did I get this right?
Blood. Artists be insecure. Yes, I'm a motherfucking star. They say I'm too nice, I shit on my price, so wait, no motherfucking artist. I'm never a star with. Cause I be around niggas that love the darkness. Ride through with their part of it. So the shot in the drill of the face from the garden. Fuck what people me first. I try to keep the peace, Joe. I know what you're saying. He was 7 like cover mink coat. We not gonna fuck no side bitch, cause shorty might be on some opposite. She gave me the low and I looked it up like damn, you still with an opposite. Put us straight on the block list, cause that shit is absurd. I call up for them and give them the word. They kitchen this word. They slap your block, so that shit is the purge. You not a savage bitch, stop. I shoot this bitch with my wrist lock. This shit is gas, pissed out. How you a killer on TikTok? I'm not convinced your block is spit. Empty the rounds and drop the clip. Friends on the ground, just top the split. Then still stuff them out with some moccasins. Walk with the spot, get the bus. He get the dust for coverage. Feel like the sauce us nuts. Somebody get him a buck. Keep a little slip, might talk about Jada. Capital City related to radio. You must be a goofy. You think you can save him? Go with a favor, he ain't getting catered. The time to like Paul Real, but I get to the shop and they all shit. The poor niggas, they all weird. I deposit my checks and they all clear. I call up demons, I think the kitchen. They hit it up, popping like we in the kitchen. Sure, I go around any day, but the pretty don't need to get close if you hit from a distance. Need to get close if you hit from a distance. Need to get close if you hit from a distance. I will add more to that. I'll add more to that, but
Who
like
beat?
that,
Where you
them
get that
last.
beat from?
I got that one on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but SoundCloud. Like I
Extra
was gonna
fun.
add more to the song, but that's all I had. So I was just on some. I wanted to see how I sounded like recorded. So I just recorded that one. But this new one, I guess, is way longer. It's way longer than that one. 'Cause I think that one's like a minute and 30 seconds or something, 20 seconds.
What now? Where you get the beat from? You got that beat from SoundCloud?
That's all I really be looking on and getting them is SoundCloud. That's it. Yeah, that's about it. You gotta ask some questions. I told you I answer people questions like about like relationships and stuff like that. So you
Oh,
gotta
you say
look
you
at.
rap?
I answer like their questions, for, like about they got like questions about like relationships, like why people do certain stuff. You know, remember when I had told you like about that.
Yeah. Let's go back down, uh, real quick. I see how you be dressing. You made me think you the Migos. You know which one I'm talking
Who
about, right?
who
You.
talking
The
about
way,
the Migos? Funny.
yeah, the way you dress on this one.
Nah, heck
I'm
no.
saying,
Migos don't even know just nowhere in there. Like
nah, that's the way they be dressing
we
sometimes.
started just like the Migos is. mm,
To show you these pictures, man. You gonna see these, you gonna be like, wow.
Uh, I think Princess Diana asked this question. Or Diana rather. She said, "Do I get any No, I don't really. I don't really get no competitions like that or perform no club yet. Not yet. I ain't performing in no club yet. My favorite artist.
Yeah, do that while
That's a
I'm
good cut. I say like
listening,
mm,
doing
G
this.
Herbo, simply because I grew up with him. Like we went to school together, and like now he like
Who your
famous.
favorite artist?
G Herbo,
Gerbo.
yeah, Herbo. We went to school. We grew up together, so like I know him like personally. So it's amazing to see him like grow to where he became today. From just seeing him, at school, just being like low key ladies dude, you know,
Mm-hmm.
just
Miss Eva
chilling. He
said,
always
Miss Eva said, tell them look up my nephew, uh, I think it S1, aka Symbolic.
that's one AK symbolic one.
He said my
I look him up. I definitely like hearing like new artists or other artists. So I'll look him up.
said,
But yeah,
are you married?
who? Hey you, you must be talking about you. Nah,
I ain't
man.
talking about you. They ain't talking about me.
Nah, marriage is please. Man, a lot of people be saying like marriage ain't what it's all like hyped up to be. Like I like being in sales and stuff like that. Like people be telling me, they be married. Like though they had previous marriage, they be saying like it ain't all what people think it is. A lot of people just get married off of the strength of tradition because it's such a tradition in Christianity that which black people follow. So they just feel like getting married is like the answer or to solidify they ties with that person.
Yeah, Miss Eva said he do beats for stars. He done beats for Kanye and Beyonce and many more.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to. She talking about a free bird. That's funny. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm definitely single. Like what people don't be understand. Like a lot of people, especially like my friends and stuff like that, they be stressing themselves out. Trying to be in these relationships when they not enjoying their youth, and it's taking a toll on them because they trying to find love or whatever, but they trying to look for the person, which really you don't. The finding love doesn't mean you going to you looking for the person that love you. The person that's supposed to love you is gonna come to you. You don't go to it. The reason they come to you is because you made yourself a person of value for them to come to. It's like how people go to Rolls Royce dealers or Lamborghini dealers without watching a commercial. They don't have commercials because they value is so high, so people gonna go to them anyway. They're already gonna get clientele. So once you make yourself like a Lamborghini or Rolls Royce or something like that of that value, you don't gotta have a commercial for people to put $1,000 down on you and drive away today.
See that
That's what
picture of
people be
you.
do. That's what people be doing out here. They be letting people put $1,000 down on their love and drive away today. Then they take it home and then they get messed up. Now they got to take it back to its original source and try to get something else, which is another person. Now they starting it all over again because people don't want to be each other's friends no more. They don't want that. That man finds a wife, he finds a good God of heavens. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They can. I do understand that part, but I feel like the person that God made to is made to that God's gonna put to be in your life. You don't go and get them. They gonna like come to you, and I don't mean come to you on some cocky stuff like you the bomb and they like people just all falling over you. I mean like God gonna place that person right at the right time for you to be with them for however long you want you to be with them. Like you don't gotta stress yourself out about searching for that person. That's what I mean, about that. Like a lot of people they like, oh, why do guys cheat or why so like that is because you it's some factor that you lacking that he's seeking in somebody else. It's some factor that he's not that you don't have or that she don't have that she gotta find somewhere else. Which every person can't have all the perfect factors anyway. So but people put
No.
too much they put too much trust and too much like all into a person without even figuring out who they are.
Hmm. You know, what makes the perfect person is the imperfection of that person. That what makes the perfect
Yeah.
person for someone because everybody has flaws. And it all based
Hmm.
on what flaws can you accept. If you can accept the
Yes.
flaws of an individual, then that what makes the
Hmm.
perfect person for you. But if you keep
Yeah.
God first, and God won't take that person at your life because a lot of these relationships fail because we take away the shine from God for blessing us with people. And then when we put
Yeah.
them people first, all hell break loose.
A lot of reasons these relationships is failing is because people is moving too fast. People is not getting and being that person's friend first. It's like everybody is like, hey, how you doing? My name's X, Y, and Z. All right, now be my girlfriend, be my boyfriend because I don't got that much time in life to just marry me. Like that don't work. Like that ain't gonna work like that. It's like buying a car online. Like nobody's gonna buy a car online without seeing it and giving it a test drive. So the test drive with a person is being a friend to see how they are with you as friends. Then once you see how they is your friend, they become your best friend. Then they become your lover forever. That's what I told. Like I told you guys, said
Mm,
I don't believe in the first time ever meeting a girl is at a date. I don't believe in that because if I don't like you just regularly, just seeing you in person, why would I go and sit down and enjoy something that I like, which is food, and pay for it, and I don't like you? So now I sit here and
mm,
pay for a meal. And I'm sitting here in front of you, and I don't even like you like that. That don't even make sense to me. Like if you don't have a good vibe already before I take you on a date, why would I even invite you on a date? You wouldn't even be worthy to be on a date. Like that don't even make sense.
yeah. Well, that next one gonna be my best friend for sure. You see
Yeah,
this picture of you?
yeah.
Where was you at on this one?
I was at home.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna
It
move that
said
one.
it said
I was so
relationship is every day. You gotta put work in. Let her pay for her own. No, she don't gotta pay for her own. You just gotta be worthy of me paying for her. Like I'm not like the first time we ever see each other meet each other is not on a date, especially nowadays because you gotta schedule a diner. Like if you go into a restaurant, you gotta like set up a schedule for that. You think I'm gonna put? You think I'm gonna take the time out of to actually put something to plan a certain time, and you probably don't even show up, or you show up and you like acting crazy. Like nah, heck no. And I already put money down because the table got to get reserved because of the COVID. Like nah, heck, that ain't gonna work. Like people is it's like people is not yeah it's really it's the girls and the guys, girls all day they be trying to blame the guys but it's really the girls because how they present themselves they want people to treat them.
Uh-oh. My bad, son. Hold on, son. Hold on. You there?
Yeah,
My
I'm
bad.
here.
Go ahead.
They said
Go
these
ahead.
thoughts is thirsty. Take your time.
Hey,
Yeah,
you remember this
they
picture?
is. You bite your tongue, but you don't get a name.
Damn.
You learn be more careful when eating. Yeah, that's true. Friends do follow like when a person is when you they friend and they act in a certain way like how they is when you they friend. Then you gonna know how they gonna be when y'all together. Like a person is gonna show you like exactly who they are right in front of your face without you even like having to ask like who they are. It's up to you to determine if you want to put up with who they are. If you ain't willing to put up with who they are, then you just keep it moving. Like, and people be holding on to these people like they get into the circle where they just hold on to this person on they think it's like cute or calling it toxic or whatever, and it's really like they ain't really happy. Like you, it's like people think it's a bad thing to be happy. Like it's okay to be happy. I've been single for 25 years or 30 years. Maybe it's not your time to be with somebody yet. If it's your time to be with somebody, you will be with that person. Like you've been in a pattern of getting did dirty over and over, and now you're single. Now you complain. Now you complain. Now you free from that problem. Now you complain that you don't have, like as if you want that problem back again instead of just focusing on your self
Son,
value.
son,
You so
can you hear me?
yeah. Hold on. Let me switch
You
my
remember
phone.
this picture?
I can hear you now.
You
Yeah, I
remember
remember.
this
Yeah,
picture?
yeah. I remember that.
Who
I
was
got
that?
that. I
Who
got
was
that
that?
picture. That's
Who was
Kiora
that?
and me.
And who else?
That's and me. Why you saying that like I'm a little kid? Talk about who is that? Like I'm like 3 years old. Like I don't know exactly who that is.
I know you ain't. I just like hear you say,
Yeah, just
"Hey,
do like I
hey,
don't like
now
to
that
like who is
picture
that?
right
Like
there, hey, son, this
that's what I be
picture
doing
right
to
here."
my nephew. They don't even be knowing sometimes for they be knowing they know a little bit. They like oh that's my. You feel me? It's like I'm a
Yeah,
little like I'm 3 years old. Well, who is this right here? Like I know exactly what that is.
I
That's what I be telling my
got this
nephews.
other
I
lady.
be showing them like old
I'm gonna
pictures.
go.
And they be like, "That's Uncle." And they see me on there.
Let me see.
I'm in the
Let me
bushes.
just
You
remember
know.
this.
But now, y'all, I want to hear some questions they got to answer. Like, I want to hear some questions they want to ask about like relationships. I feel like a lot of people need help with being with somebody, like being in a relationship. Like, what questions do y'all got? I want to answer. I
My
want to answer some
mama got
questions.
pictures. LLC. I got to get them from my mama. She got all them pictures. Let me see. Yeah, go ahead.
You
I'm
all,
listening to you.
so, do you date older women? Asking for a friend. I like that's it depends on how old. Cause if you like cause some like I like older women be old like older women like I say like 29, 28 or something like that, 30, but not like too old because some older women is bitter. There's a lot of bitter older women. Like They've been in their
Mm,
bitter ways for so long that they can't take they can't like come over it. When a person that's actually treat them with some respect or talk to them with some respect, they don't know how to handle it because they so used to people just did them wrong for a lot of years. So when this new person come, they like to actually respect and treat them how they should be treated. They like, dang, where you come from? It's like their guards is like you can have your guards up, but put them under your eyes so you can see the next person that you that you like coming in contact with. It's like a boxer. Like like if a boxer put his hands like he put his guard up here, he gonna protect himself for a certain percentage, but he can't see his opponent so he could be able to fight back. Like so you got your guards up too high, then you gonna get beat up because you can't see your opponent. If you lower your guards a little bit, you could maneuver around, stick and jab, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
he said older women, huh? Oh God.
Somehow I always talk. uh, not a cougar. But it's tricky nowadays. Some older women like look younger than how old they is. So it's like, listen, my oldest that's 34 has a wife is almost 15 years old. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What motivates you to want to help others with relationships? Um, I feel like when we help others relationship is because you get tired. I get tired of being around people that always complain about being single or not being happy due to a relationship. That's what makes me. That's what make me want to help people with relationships. I get tired of because everybody want to be in a relationship. And you're around 90% of people you're around want to be in a relationship. They in a relationship that they're not really happy with, or they have some problems with their relationship. So that's why I feel
Mm.
like you can. They either put it on their social media that you get tired of seeing. It's just you just get over so you like. I feel like I got the answer to their problem because I understand people. Like I understand people. Like that's what I did. Like as for a living. What is your what's my ideal woman? Um, want to know how to listen. Women want to know
So,
how to
so,
listen.
so, so, son, let me ask you this here now, because you got women in the
Yeah.
chat. What you mean, one that know how to listen? Listen how?
When I say know how to listen, I mean know how to listen as an adult, not not listen out of anger. Because when you trying to talk to somebody, but it's not always just a woman though. It's how the man is presenting it. So if you present a certain cause to this person, depending on how you present it, they should respond to you in such form. Like if I come at you yelling, like I'm yelling the problem to you, you gonna return to me yelling. But if I come at you on some just some casual, like I had a question, what such and such, that's gonna relieve like the tension from you. Your tension not gonna be as high because of how I presented it to you. But if I come like, yeah, so such and such said, boo, I heard, boo, boo, boo," then you get to look crazy, like, hold on, like what's all, where all this animosity coming from? And then that create a whole argument. Now ain't nobody listening to nobody. It's just a bunch
Mm-hmm.
of arguing going back and forth with each other, and that which gets you nowhere. Arguing like two little kids where you claim that you're an adult. And if you really was an adult, you would know how to talk to each other with some sense. That's a lot where people be getting it twisted at. Like people don't people be you should are you really yeah. It's like don't be a Ray J out here. That's funny. When was the last? I ain't never been in a relationship. I had little females, that I liked in the high school. And I was talking to them for like a month or so. I don't call that a relationship. That was a trial period. That was a 30 day trial. They didn't never. I didn't never buy their membership because I didn't like their 30-day trial. And that's another thing people be doing. Like people be giving people a people be trying to force a membership on the person that they interested in without even giving them a 30-day trial. It's like it's like going to the gym and the person that's trying to sell you the membership is like buy the membership right now and they haven't even took you around the gym to see what you like in the gym before you even buy the membership. So a lot of young people is not using these 30-day trials to really understand. Now, I ain't even talking about 30-day trials. This is say trial period because the trial could be longer than 30 days. But y'all not using that period to actually find out what thing or value that you see in this thing that you're trying to purchase or pursue to see if it's actually for you. You just buying the membership. Like stop just buying the membership because it's the first thing you see. Like you see the first thing you see. They got a smoothie machine. Then you just buy the membership. Then you go to another gym, and then you see they got I don't know they got a 5-star elliptical, and that's something that benefits you more than the smoothie machine. Now you going to buy a membership over here at this gym membership when you just bought this one because of this thing. That's like cheating. It's like cheating with a person. You see this girl, you see like all cute, she good looking, whatever, she got a nice shape and all that, but she ain't really like mentally there. And then you're gonna meet some person who's not as good looking as her, but she's mentally there, but that actually attracts you more than the physicality. So now you go and cheat with this person because they actually make you happier more than this girl. That's what causes people to cheat. And they don't even
Mhm.
know it.
You said, what would you tell a younger guy? Uh, what would you tell a younger guy if you were asked how to treat a young lady?
What would I tell a young? I tell a younger guy, be they friend. Like in this thing called this thing called in sales we got a thing that's called make a friend, make a sale. So it's like if you're not being the person friend, I'm talking about genuinely they friend, they not gonna buy from you. So it's the same thing like, you know, in relationships, like if you're not being this person's friend, 9 times out of 10, they not gonna buy what you sell them, which is yourself. You selling them why they should be with you. They ain't, what is a deal breaker for you? A deal breaker as far as what? Like a deal breaker
When it
as far
comes
as
to a
what?
woman, what is your deal breaker when it comes to a woman?
Uh, being ratchet,
You say being ratchet.
being loud. Like I hate loud. I cannot. I ain't gonna say hate. I just like women that's loud. I do not like loudness. That irks my soul. Like I hate when like I can't say I hate. I just like when I see that like when I'm out and about and I be seeing women they just be loud and obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? Like they just
Ghetto.
so just extra. Like I don't like ghetto. I don't like that. Like I said, listening.
You
Like
you don't
the
you
person
don't
that
you
can't
don't like
listen.
arguing. You don't like the loud
Yeah, I
mouth.
do not like arguing. I hate arguing. I'm not an arguer. Like I will literally not say nothing for as long as you are just so you can hear yourself talk, so you can hear how stupid that you sound. Then you eventually shut up because people ain't gonna talk to themselves for too long. They just gonna eventually just shut up anyway. So you like, I'll just wait till this person shut up. Shutting up ain't
Yeah, man.
gonna.
Well, I can't stand it either. So, son, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a few questions, son. Let's say
mm,
you in a relationship with a lady, right? And
mm,
she's arguing, or you all having a
mm.
conversation, and you don't want to argue, and you just give her the entire fight, be like, okay, you right, this, that, and the other, and she keeps going on and on and on and on. What do you do? You be like, okay, I
Just,
give up.
just, just,
What you do?
just stop. Like, well, you got to figure out. That's a God question because you got to figure out what was the root of that situation. Like, how did it all comes from where it started at.
Mm-hmm.
If it was who started the argument, like who started to get escalated. That's what will come. Either is it you that started, Is it you that started the escalation, or is it her that started the escalation? Like, who came off to who wrong in the beginning? That's where it began. So if I came off to her as like I'm all like, yeah, so such and such said boo, like then she respond back to me in that same tonality, but higher and more, and I'm over that now. I gotta shoot myself in the foot because I'm the one that came to her like that. But if she came to me like that, then she gonna feel more wrong later on once she realized how she came at me when I never came at her like that.
My
That's
son
how come
is
we get apology.
my son is a Pisces. His birthday was, tell me your birthday, son.
February 25th.
He is a Pisces. My daughter's a Pisces, and my other daughter's a Pisces. I got 3 Pisces and 1 Taurus. So you'll be 24. 24 years old. You got any plans for your birthday?
No, I ain't even thinking about my birthday. I ain't thinking about my birthday. I ain't thinking about like it just ain't been. I ain't been feeling it lately. I try to go somewhere. Vacation. Every year for my birthday. Try to plan something, but it
Mm.
ain't been looking hot. So I ain't been thinking. I ain't been thinking about my birthday.
All
You
right.
say, is he a Gem? Oh no, Gemini? No, that's disrespect. I can never be a Gemini. Oh no,
So son, do you
I
believe in
can't
that?
stand the Gemini.
So you believe in that zodiac sign stuff?
I think it's true because when I don't, the only reason why I started believing it is because you get around different types of people that's the same thing, and they all got the same similar characteristics. Like they're like you get around Gemini and I don't know, they loud, but it's a male, and then you'll get around a female Gemini, and they'll be the same way. So you be like, dang, like why y'all like that? Like you be like, dang, this is kind of true. And then you get around a third person that's the same sign, you be like, hold on, like some like y'all, I'm starting to I'm starting to believe this. So they all have the same similar characteristics. Like they all like got the same, how they talk, what they saying or what they doing, with each other. So it's like if like us, like a lot of people know me, like as Pisces, they know Pisces is being laid back, which I am. I'm super laid back. Like, I ain't all loud and
So
obnoxious and crazy. I'm
so
I'm
what
I'm
what
chill.
so you say you try not to believe in the zodiac signs, right?
Mm.
What zodiac sign you don't get along with?
Virgos, Cancers, Geminis,
Oh Lord.
and especially them Virgos. The Virgos, man, I'll never be with a Virgo. You will never see me being myself with a Virgo. You will
Why?
mark these words. I promise you. Virgo is not the it. Like my friend, he's a Virgo, and he's just man. He's a cool dude. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes to women, I don't know. Like what's wrong with him? So he's trying to be with my friend, like we all friends, and he tried to be with my other friend. Like he actually tried to like be with her, like they her, but and she's a Pisces, so I know exactly how she are. Like I would say something, and she'd be like, "Yes, like you get me, like you understand what I'm saying." Like I'm like, "Yeah, I get you." Like why he? I'm like, I don't know, but I try to give him game on how she is, so he can be close to her. But since he so much in his Virgo ways, he gonna take heed to what I'm saying. So when he go at her his way, it bring him more down on the scale of him trying to actually be with her, and you mess up the whole thing for herself.
Now
Cause he
Jimmy,
don't like.
I beg the difference on Gemini. Now Geminis are some cool people to me.
Come
It's
on,
just no, hold on, son. I got to tell you now because I had my experience with the Gemini, and they do have this double side, and to be
oh
honest,
yeah,
I think everybody got a double side to them. If you on the good side or the bad side, you piss them off, they go anybody. You piss any person
yeah.
off, they go be mad. But Gemini take it to a whole
Out of
nother.
the, out of the proportion, they take it out of proportion.
Man, they take it to now. If you got a friend in the Gemini, them the
Yeah.
ones you want to keep in your corner, and Virgos, them the
No,
ones
I
you.
don't know. Not no
Yeah.
bird. Maybe as a friend, like as a friend, I may have
Yeah.
a regular. Just sometimes not even that. What time I'm most? I don't know. Like I don't really know. Like Capricorn. I think I like Capricorns. Capricorns is cool. I get along with Capricorns and Aquarius. I get along with Aquarius. They cool. They
I'm
cool
cool
too.
with some Leos. I'm cool with some Leos, son.
Leos is kind of like 50-50. Like Leos is them. They something too. Leos is
mm,
something there.
mm, mm.
But the top ones is them Virgos. And the Libra. How could I forget? How could I forget the Libra?
Oh
Oh
Lord.
my God. The Libras is man, they like them and Virgos is like, man, them was just them Virgos is so difficult. The first thing them Libras, they think like for one, they think what they saying is true. Cancers is like that too. Cancers, it's all about what they saying. They don't listen to another person's perspective. It's their
I
perspective or
try.
no perspective.
I try, son. I ain't
Point
gonna.
blank period.
You may be talking
Is
about me. I try.
is
But
their
I
perspective
just
or
feel
no
like
perspective.
now you go lay off the cancers now. Because I feel like sometimes we misunderstood. We got good hearts. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes some people take that shit for granted, and then it's always you cool long as it's going everybody way or a person treating you a certain type of way. But then when you don't allow the person to treat you a certain type of way, then you the craziest person on the earth. You know what I'm saying? That should go for
Yeah.
not cancer. That should just go for any sign. Much is given, as much as required. You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
some people you could have the nicest heart and be the givingest heart, and some people mistake that as self. You
Yeah.
know, and there's nothing wrong with that. And we love, and we do love hard. We
Yeah.
love hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But sometimes because they so used to so much of the aggressiveness coming from what they used to deal with. You got to understand, some people got a pattern in life. You can't open a door for a woman if she ain't used to a door being opened up for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't take her to Red Lobster if she used to go on to White Castles or Burger King or
Mm.
McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Some women I got a pattern of, and when you try to treat a woman like a lady, then some of them not adapted to that because they're getting used to treat like hood rats. And when you try to treat them like a lady, they think you too soft. Some
Let
women,
me
hey
because
son, let
somebody
me
said
tell
it's
you,
something about Taurus.
not to disrespect women, but uh my, when you use the word bitch and you don't want to use it.
Black people always say when they about to disrespect somebody, they always say not to disrespect them right before they.
Right. Some women they can adapt to it. When you ain't on that, they don't even respect you. Then you call them a bitcha and hoe.
Oh
That's
my
what they
God.
understand better than respect. And it shouldn't have to take all that to get your point across, man. Why it just can't be much is given, much is required. You respect me, I respect you. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Everybody has an opinion. We can agree to disagree. Instead of
Yeah.
all you got to do this and that to get extra attention and all that. You
Mm.
got some real attention seekers out here, son. Some
Yeah.
real attention seekers, man. I mean, and
I
I'm
think
one of the
I
ones.
think I think like to this internet thing and to not it messed up a lot for people over the years. And
Mm-hmm.
what I mean by that is because a lot of people can't seem to the internet has taken over our lives. So a lot of people like in their phone, like a lot of people don't even bond with the person that they like or they significant other no more because they too busy in the phone. Like you supposed to be on a date, but 40-50% of the day they in the phone. And it's probably talking to somebody who is not the person that they should be with. Like if you on the phone, like ain't nobody from work or your mama ain't just hitting you up like while you on a date because
Exactly.
they should already know that you on a date. So if you just doing all this long texting, you on a date, obviously that's somebody that you messing with. That's not the person you in front of on the date with. So
Been there,
the
done that.
social
Here's the example.
the
Here's the
phones messed
example.
up a
Every
lot for
time,
people.
if a person can't sit their phone down and attend a date and they always in the phone, what attention are you giving to your date? You know what I'm saying?
They ain't. They're
And that's
not.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. I mean, if they can't wait till you get through doing what you're doing, because see, quality time is very important. And when you have quality time with a person, it ain't supposed to be
Yeah,
nothing to distract what you all got going on. But some people is different, and some people move different.
yeah,
I think communication is very important, because without
very
communication,
important.
how could you really establish things? And I'm one of those type of people. I'm not gonna sweat nobody. I'm not gonna sweat you to call you. Everything's a two-way street.
Me too.
Now, a lot of people say chivalry is dead. I don't think chivalry is dead. I think we just live in a new era where some people mistake chivalry as being a sucker. You
Yeah.
understand
Oh
what I'm saying?
God.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
think, and I'm not saying that a man not supposed to take a woman out or treat a woman like a woman, but some women, when you do that, they take that as you soft, you weak. Some women, we living in a
Yeah.
different age, son. We just live in a whole video vixen world where the videos
And
and
a lot of another thing that I feel like where people is losing each other. Why the divorce rate is so high right now in America, and people is like losing each other, is because they're not taking enough vacations. They're not taking enough vacation with their significant other. When I say vacation, it ain't gotta be no Hawaii or no Paris or Italy or something.
quality
It could
time.
be some just as small as the next city over, every other weekend or every weekend or something like that, because
Quality time.
y'all constantly going, in and out of the house from work and home. Y'all really crossing paths. Y'all ain't really bonding with each other. Y'all get maybe an hour or two of bonding time, before y'all gotta go to bed, because y'all gotta get like another hour in for the kids, to tend to the kids. Then y'all, it's time to go
Yeah.
to bed. So y'all ain't really y'all ain't really connecting with. It's like, all right, baby, I'm going to work. All right, baby, I'm going to bed. Y'all just going crossing
Right.
paths.
Date each
And
other.
that's not.
You know what's so crazy, son?
Some
Not to
people
be
got work boyfriends and work girlfriends because they with them 8 hours out of the day, and they with you 3 hours out of the day because the other 8 hours they getting to sleep. So
right.
that's where work boyfriends and girlfriends
And let
come
me
in
and
at.
let me say this to you, son. You know what's so crazy is I think in a lot of relationships, people get too complacent. They get too
Hmm.
comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the same thing you did to get me, why you can't do the same thing to keep me? People get into this
Yeah.
world as, oh, I got you now. Now I got you.
Hmm.
You ain't going nowhere. But when you got him, you're supposed to keep him or her. You just don't hide him just to hide him.
Yeah.
And I think that's how a lot of marriages,
Hmm.
relationships fail, because a person feel like I got you, and they don't have to do nothing else to keep you. Period.
Yeah.
And when you get like that and you get too comfortable and complacent, and then you're not being consistent like you was before you got me, and then your consistency becomes inconsistent. Now we got a problem, because I'm looking you to get back to the way we were and how we got to where we are right now. You follow what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
people get you, but then they just get too comfortable, man. Let's
See,
continue this
when I
drive.
used to, when
I need that
when,
energy.
that's true. And when I used to work in timeshare, dealing with people, and they always give you the black people. They always give you the black because you try to build some commonality. And I used to be talking to these people, and they used to be coming in there trying to act like they finna get over on me when really they getting over on each other. Like they used to be coming in there talking about some, oh, we don't take no vacation like that, just so I could, like go on, with my president going on, keep going like faster so they can get out of here. I'm like, oh, I'm like, that shows a lot. And I'm like, y'all need to take more vacation because y'all ever just leave and looked at each other and be like, when's the last time y'all just haven't had an argument in the whole week? If you ain't had an argument, if y'all have an argument once a week, then y'all need to get a vacation, regardless of what the argument is. Like, if y'all have an argument once or twice a week, y'all need to have vacation. If people ain't never been a whole year without like their vacation, like without even having an argument with each other, but they
Yeah,
ain't enjoying
I
your
mean,
life.
don't
And you
get me
going to work
wrong.
all these hours, like,
Now, now,
mm,
now, son, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying there's no perfect relationship out here.
no,
We will withstand some issues, some arguments, or whatever. But it's how you work through those things. Whatever it is that may compound that relationship to overcome whatever your issue may be or your argument may be. Because
Yeah.
I don't want no perfect relation because I believe there is none. I'd rather have a person that's with me and knowing the fact that, hey, you're not with me for the good, but you with me for the bad. That's showing me that, hey, if I go through something, I got your back. You got my back. Some people want these
Mm-hmm.
perfect relationships where they think it's not gonna be no issues, it's not gonna be no
Mm-hmm.
arguments. Is your phone. It's not gonna be no issue. So I don't want that. I want to be able to stand, see what you can handle when things get rough, when they
Yeah.
get tough.
So
You
what's
know.
she said? Carla said, "What's most important to you in a relationship?" Um, bonding. Bonding is the most
Yeah.
important thing. Bonding, and nothing else. It's like it's like all a person gotta do is ask a person what do they don't like in the person. Like all a man gotta do is ask a woman what she don't like in the man, and all a man gotta do is ask a woman what if she don't like. I mean, all the woman gotta do is ask a man what he don't like in a woman. Once that person tell you all the things that they don't like, all you gotta do is capitalize on the stuff that they do like. It's very simple. Once they tell you all the stuff that they like and they do like, all you gotta do is focus on the stuff that they do like. So the stuff that they don't like never come about. If they tell you I don't like I don't know, cheese pizza, don't take them to a place that got cheese pizza. Don't offer them cheese pizza. Don't take them around cheese pizza. Like don't bake them cheese. They don't like cheese pizza. Don't be on some old you should get out your you should just try. They don't like it, they don't like it. You try to
Right.
force it on them, then it's gonna create an argument because they just told you they don't like it. And you still gonna try to give it to them. Now it's like it's like a kid. Like a kid is like, I don't like this. Then you gonna whoop them and make them like it. Like what's that's wrong. Like then you wonder what you feel me? That's dumb. Would you rather love or respect? Well, they go hand in hand. Love and respect go hand in hand. Respect respect comes first before love because if you don't respect each other, it's nothing to love.
Nothing to love. Hey, hey,
Ain't nothing to
hey,
love.
hey, and I'm glad you brought that up. So, hey, son, I'm glad you brought that up because when I was on Facebook and I asked my Facebook friend, "What do you want? Would you rather have love or would you have respect?" A lot of people say I'd rather have love. I said no, I'd rather have respect because if you respect me, that show that you love me. So you can love a
Exactly.
person, you can't stand them, and you don't respect them. So I don't want nobody to love me if you don't respect me because you only
It
love
should
me
be
to a certain
both.
degree. It's only
Either.
look, it's only listen, it's only you tolerating me. You love me, but you tolerate me.
Yeah.
But if you respect me, you will show me. And every ingredients come with that word respect. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just want that I love you, but that love
Oh,
you don't the love you don't come with a lot of ingredients.
yeah. Yeah. It's
So let me
like
ask you this,
that.
son. Let me put
Yeah.
you in a hot seat. Let me ask you this. Do you think it's wise when you meet a person, should she should she tell you all your problems? Because I had this conversation with this lady, and she was telling me a man supposed to consoling a woman, and to a certain
Mm.
degree. And I explained to her, I said, well, from experience, uh, I'm not Captain Save a Woman. I'm not here to rescue. She was like, yeah, but you don't know what she's been through. Well, if she ain't over what she's been through, then she need to get a cure from the person she was with. It's not for me to uh, save your feelings because another guy that sent you through some stuff. So do you think it's wise? Do you think a man's supposed to consoling the woman because she had a bad relationship, or should she be over that relationship and be preparing for the new relationship?
Well, I think she should be. Well, first and foremost, people need to understand that nobody owns you, and you don't own nobody. I think that's what a lot of people be getting it twisted. Like you don't own nobody, and don't nobody own you. So any love, sense of connection, you always should take it with a grain of salt anyway. And always remember, people be thinking they own. Like people think that this person give them a little love, like a little pinch of love, and then they try to use that and think they own this person. and then that's what conflict like that. It don't work. It don't work. Like nobody don't own you. You're there for you're there simply for their companionship and to grow with and to grow with them. You're not there to be they boss, they daddy, they mama. None of them. You're not there to be none of that. They don't own you. They ain't create you. So think you own them, or for them to think they own you, it ain't gonna go nowhere because they not your creator. Like you just there for to continue life with, so you can have something
Right.
to some like motivation, like a person like this is gonna motivate you.
Not, but okay, I
Mm.
understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is a person who been through stuff, and do you think it's a man or woman job to heal that person from what they've been through, or should they be already healed, or take time to themselves and get healed, and then be prepared to be in a relationship? Do you think
50
it's a man
50
or woman job to heal that person from their past?
50 50 50 50 50 because 50% she should be over there, but it depends on how long that this person treated that person like that. If they've been treating her like that for years, she should be working on that 50. It's if I've been, let's say the person been treating this woman like that or this man like that for 100 years. They've been like, they've been in the for 100 years. 50 of them recovery next 50 recovery years should be her recovering, and the person that the new person's coming out of life that's trying to be with her and him should spend that 50% of that recovery, and that's gonna like complete and get that over with. All
Now,
you gotta do is ask the person what the last person do that they didn't like, or how did the last person treat you? Like how the person like, they talk to me like this, or they treated me like that, and all you gotta do as the new person is to not do it. Simple, simple as that. Like
so do you agree it's pros and cons? If a person meet a person, is it cool to tell a person all your business you've been through, or should you just keep it to
no,
yourself and see how a person treats you? Because see, let me say this, son. I from experience, I've learned a lot in dealing, with relationships, the merry-go-rounds or whatever. And I've noticed that sometimes we tend to talk too much and tell a person, "Oh, I've been through that. Oh, I've been through this." And sometimes a person could be praying for you, and then it's another word that could be praying on you. So of course, you telling them what they've been through, what you've been through, and they, to me, I don't know if they taking that as good as bad to say, okay, well, I'm not gonna do what so and so did. But do you feel, should you tell a person about your past relationship and make that your main focus to the new person that you with?
I think they should be. I definitely think they should be informed on it, so they could understand who they're dealing with. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you don't tell them like about how the last person treats you, how would they know how to not treat you from being with you in the beginning? They don't know you. They don't know how you was treated before.
Mm-hmm.
So if you tell them how you was treated, and then you tell them you don't like to be treated that way, then they would know for future references not to treat you like that way. It's very simple.
Okay.
This person
Yeah.
say, if you were sexually cheated on, how long would you stay with that person after that day? It's over with. They burn up. With me, at least for me, at least for me.
What was the
I
question?
don't that whole if you were sexually cheated on, how long would you stay with that person? That day, it's over with. They burn up. The day that they cheat, or whatever, the day that I found it, it's over. Ain't no, because people is grown. That's what people get in. They be like that old everybody make mistakes. I ain't trying to hear none of that. People is grown. They know exactly what they doing and when
Mm-hmm.
they did it. Ain't nobody dropped a pill in your drink and drugged you and raped you. You knew exactly when you laid down with this next person what you was doing, and you felt it in your soul when you did it. I don't care how you trying to cap and say like you ain't feel, or you don't know what you know exactly what you was thinking. You was thinking with your lower half than your upper half. Now your other half is gone, which is me.
Hey, Carolina Diamond, she said, you never put everything on the table. You never put everything on the table when you first meet a person. That comes with getting to know a person. Right. And this is what I was saying to people.
Mm.
Now, getting to know a person is one thing. To me, I say don't tell a person everything. Watch how the person treats you. This is the new me. Watch how a person treats you.
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh God, I ain't with
Yeah.
none of that.
Sometimes we can tell a person too much about business, and that could be pros and cons to that. And like you
Yeah.
say, and like you just said, a person would try to fit that scenario or not treating you what you've been through. To me, if we getting along and we friends and we just kicking it, I'm not going to tell you all my business. I'm not going to tell you what I've been through and all that. If we vibing, we vibing. Now, if I start seeing these red flags, I'm not going to try to compare you with my past, but I'm going to bring some to your awareness. You see what I'm saying? And some
Yeah.
people will take that and use that against you and try not to be like the person that you used to go with. That's why I say it's pros and cons in that, because you don't want to tell a person all your business because they be trying to make you seem vulnerable.
It's just like you throw some sticky on the wall and see if that stick with them. Then that stick with them. Then you throw another dart and that stick, and then you throw another. Then before you know, you got a whole field dart. Now if you throw all the darts. It's like, hold on, it's like playing dodgeball. It's like, hold on, wait a minute, you gave it too much at one time. You gotta throw like one dart at a time. Like you try to throw all these darts. It's like man, it's a. I think somebody had like another question. Um,
It's a trust need to be earned. Sean, you ever been in love?
love, nah.
You ever
People
love?
don't know how to. Love. People don't know how to love.
Now,
People
do
don't
you,
be know.
do you
People
believe?
don't
Now,
know.
do you believe there's a difference with love and being in love? If so, what's the difference?
There's definitely a difference between in love and having love somebody. Having love somebody is like you got love for this person because you've been with this person and you've been through something with this person and you had loved them at one point in time. Being in love with this person is that you currently in love with this person right now in this present state on to how love, however long, that's going on for. So it's
Longevity.
definitely
Yeah.
like longevity. One is past love and one is current and continuous love. You
Okay.
in love like and people pros and cons. Yeah, like people don't. Like I said, like people, once you become that person friend, they'll be however you need them to be. You know what I'm saying? And you
Vice
people be
versa.
looking on the out, like looking too much on
The outside,
um yeah, they too worried about
not the
how
appearance,
other people
perceive you.
see them as a couple in public.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter how people see you in public because they ain't the people that's with them.
They ain't the people that with you, the people that you. So you do believe in public display of affection. You
Yeah,
do. Yeah.
like a girl, like I don't know if it's young, I don't know if it's older girls, but I know a lot of young girls like they don't want to be. They claim they don't want to be with I don't know a guy that's shorter than them in public because of how they would look to the people. So they've been in this whole 6 feet myth, and then get did dirty by all these dudes that's 6 feet because they so like googly eyed of how tall he is, and they ain't even really like doing nothing for him. Like they ain't really, they just tall. It's like, all right, he's 6 feet. Like what else? What's next? You feel me? Like they ain't really, you can
Let me ask
love
you
or have
something.
love for anyone, but
You,
only certain people fall
you
into
go
that
out, right?
love.
You go out sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, let me ask you. If you go out to a club,
Mhm.
what type of woman stands out to you in the club? I'm just trying to test you. What type of woman
Well,
stands out in the club? Like
the
it's a lot
club
of
woman.
hold on, putting you on the spot. You might have my trait. Uh, it's a lot of women in the club. But what type of woman stands out outside of every woman in the club where you can look at her and say, you know what? We eye to eye. How she stand out in the club to you?
The one that know how to dance. Because
The,
I know how to dance. So like the ones that know that I'm talking about actually know how to dance, not the one that's just twerking, and all that, because they ain't really knowing how to dance to me. Like every girl be trying to say like that on the side be like that no more. It's like it's cool for a little, but then I get bored. It's like, all right, what else can you do? Like if a slow song can like we from the Midwest, so like if a slow song come on, it's like we used to slow music in Chicago. So the slow song, can you like switch it up? Like you just like the twerking and slow song, and then you like you go on ghost like nah, heck no. And I don't want the one that's been on every dude, like the one that's been just going on because
Laid
she
back,
probably
huh?
like she probably like stinking, with sweaty stuff, messed up my cologne. Like this year I come over by me, I smell probably better than like 90% of these dudes on this floor. And then she's like, oh, like I'm just like, nah, you stink. Your edges is wet now. I don't want you. your your edges is wet now. They all like they. You came in looking like Alicia Keys. Now you looking like Keys to the projects. Like it's
Keys.
not working. You came like Alicia Keys. Now you
So
look like
how
Section
you
8
know?
Keys.
So
Like,
son, so let me ask you this: how you know what type of girl that doesn't interest you by conversation? What could she say to you in a conversation what makes you like, you know what? Nah, I'm straight. And what could she say to you that could make you interested? Be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna holler at her. So what is your interest in, and what is not your interest in a woman that when she come approach you or you approach her for a conversation? What turns you on? What turns you off?
just being what turned me off is like when they just be when they just saw like extra. Like I do not like extraness. I can't stand like just being extra for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And like not just being all out. Like it's a time to be goofy and it's a time to be relaxed. And it's not a time to be extra. Like you just extra about every little thing. Like man, don't even don't even though like I'm laid back. So if you ain't laid back like me, it's like man, this is not happening. Like you just not and you're not listening. Like I said, the listening part, like you just not listening. You just keep talking, and you're like, I'm gonna listen to you talk. But if it's not, you ain't saying nothing, and I can say you just saying a lot of stuff just to hear yourself talk. Like
Mm,
I'm turned off, man. A lot of people just be saying stuff just to hear themselves talk. They don't really be saying something to make a point,
mm.
a valid point at that. Like they just be saying, like
Doing,
they be
doing
thinking
too
they
much.
trying to make a point, but they don't be. You feel me?
Are you a jealous person, son?
Jealous? Never, never jealous.
You
I,
come
val- I value my I value myself too much to be jealous.
right,
Like
exactly.
ain't nothing to be jealous about because for one, I don't own you. So obviously it's something that you see in that person that you value more than me, and I respect that. Like if a person, like if it's a girl and she like, and I'm with her, and then she cheat on some dude, and I don't know, he like rich or something. You're like I don't own you, so it's like it's no reason for me to be like trying to do something to you or try to go crazy on you because we don't own each other. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be kind of like, man, like, damn, I thought you was, but that's like, I don't really like. It's like I get over things fast. Like I don't hold stuff like too much. I get over stuff
Right,
real
that's me.
like quick. Like, oh, that's what you doing. Like, all right, go ahead, like, go on about your business. Like, we ain't, I don't no arguing none of that. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I'll walk past, like, I'll be done with that person and walk right past them in public, like I never knew him in my life. Like that's how I don't know if that's cruel or if that's cruel, but you feel me? Like I really walk past the person like I walk past you like I never seen you in my life. Like you'll be like, dang, like you'll be like, oh, they go. I'm like, dang, who is this?
Hey,
Like,
son,
I'm that cool. Like, who is this?
what we gonna do is right now we just go switch it up for a little bit, then we go get right back on that. When you was growing up, uh, and we used to watch a lot of movies. What
Yeah.
movies did we used to watch that I would have you watch, and what would I tell you about these
Hood movies, like hood movies, like street movies. Gang bang, like top shotter type movies.
What
Like
would I tell you about the
don't
move?
join it. Don't join that lifestyle because it's how you end up. Which I clearly seen like in the video that how they ended up anyway, and I told my guy like I don't want to end up like that. So common sense will tell me just not do that. Like a lot of like the way I am is off of me, like off myself. Because just because your parents tell you like not to be a certain way, that don't mean a lot of kids gonna actually not be that way. There's plenty
Right.
of kids who parents tell them, "Oh, don't join the gang," or "Don't be in the streets," or "Don't be like your dad," and they still go and be in the streets and they gang bang and they go to
But
jail
that's for the
and
record. I
and
ain't
all
going.
that.
I ain't
Well,
going.
it's not about if you going. It's not about if you going or not.
Right, because
It's
I
I'm
did
still my
enough
own
for
person.
you and me. You still your own person, but the purpose for me to watch these particular movies because I didn't want you to live in that lifestyle. And I know you're your own man, you're your own person, and you have your own
It had
right.
to click in with me. It had to click
You had
in
to
with
click
me.
in
Like,
with you, but still, I wanted you to see the what comes
yeah,
out of that with the guns and and it looked like they glorifying it all. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the narrative, Shorty Mac that got shot, Shorty Mac that got life, Shorty Mac that got killed. You know what I'm saying? So I just thank God that you're not part of no gangs and all that stuff. And I'm glad that you
yeah,
own that and know right from wrong.
yeah. Like it was just right from wrong was just common sense to me. Like it wasn't something that I really had to get beef for. I can count on my hands. I mean, the most thing I got a whooping for in my life was peeing in the bed. That was the most thing I ever got a whooping in my life for. Like, far as
Hey,
just doing something
right.
deliberately that I knew was wrong and getting a whooping for that just don't resonate for me. Like,
No.
it just don't sit with me because I know it's wrong. Like, or what I did
Or
that's going is
or
going
or
to
or
fire on me.
or your grades. You remember one time
I'm not
when
good, yeah. But I,
your
but that I knew that it was that I would be
it just you had to be
like
focused. That's all.
embarrassed.
Yeah, you
It's like
smart.
embarrassed. Like
Yeah, you smart. You very smart. All of y'all smart.
it was gonna happen. It was gonna happen. It was gonna like get that anyway. I
Yeah.
was gonna because
Now,
my
now,
whole thing was I didn't want to be in the previous grade, and all my friends that I was cool with hanging was in the grade above me.
and
So
they leave you.
the whoopings was partially but it really wasn't the whole thing because we all was gonna be in the same school. So whether I got whooped or not, if you didn't whoop me and I still failed, now I'm in the eighth grade. All my friends in the eighth grade, and I'm in the seventh grade,
Way,
and we still go to the same school.
way go
Like they ain't
further.
gonna be my friends no more because y'all want to see me in
Right.
the same
No,
building. Y'all
no,
talking
with
about,
your
man, you
favorite.
still say,
Right.
hey,
Hey, look,
no, like what?
listen. You down
Dude,
here.
man,
Hey, look, you down here, and they up there looking at you down there when you supposed to be right up there with them.
man, like hey, we ain't doing nothing. Like y'all, my homies, like we elevating together. Like you feel me?
Right.
Like
Uh,
it's
let me see.
somebody's.
No. We just doing a spin out temporary. We going right back. What up, Debo? Hey, Mike, welcome to the chat. This is my son, my one and only son in the whole entire universe. My heart, my soul, my.
I'm the best looking Terrell male. Let's get that out too. Let's get that out the
You
way.
think you look better than me?
Of course. You did not look as good as me at my age. So don't even cap online like you look as good as me at my age. You did not look as good. And
Well,
none of the Terrell males look as good as me. That is a fact. There ain't that many of them, but the ones that is there, they do not
ain't too
look
many.
as good as me. I'm the
But
best looking Terrell male for
you
sure.
do know the
We
beard.
favor each other. We favor each other, but that makes sure my mama kind of push me up to the, maybe look good looking.
Yeah, you do get the little fuzzy in the hairs from me. I see all the beard. Now I'm gonna tell you something about your
Yeah.
beard, right? Because I used to
Oh
have,
my, this
I
guy.
used to have, hey son, I used to have them little missing spots, man. I used to be looking in the mirror. I like, dang, how I'm gonna get this in? And when I started going to the barber shop, I like, oh shit, they may die. I'm gonna have them dye this little spot in.
Oh.
Curtis said, and man, and before you know it, son, it just started growing out. I was like, oh, no more dye. When they put the thing, on every
Oh yeah, yeah.
down and shit.
That just add more crispiness to your It just give you that little picture perfect glove look.
Yeah,
It go away in like a day or two.
but
I like
you,
that. I kind of like the look, but I like the natural one. Though. I don't like the non-natural one, the one that's just straight black. I don't
but
like that. I like
since
the one
I'm
that's natural.
handsomer than you get your looks.
Handsomer, handsomer. That's a word. Somebody some handsomer. Oh man,
Oh man, I
he talking
like.
about some handsomer.
Yeah. But it's
No,
all
you
good.
definitely ain't look as good at 23 years old for sure.
Huh?
You was not. You did definitely not look as good this good at 24. You didn't
You
you
know,
didn't have you didn't have good
you know
style as
what?
me at 23. You didn't look as good as me. Like
Oh
it just
shoot,
like
check
that.
you out.
It
Okay, let
it
me. See.
just wasn't. It just not.
Oh,
It just not.
I got a picture of me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with
No,
it's
it
like
ain't nothing wrong
it
with.
just wasn't that for you.
Let me see. Can I find this picture, son? I got a picture of me when I was a
It
little
wasn't
young,
that for you, Jack.
a little younger. Since you look better than me.
And then and you might better show us a 30-year-old picture, a 35-year-old picture, and that
Nah,
don't count.
I don't even
You
know
need a
how
20.
old I was. I know
You need
Tia ain't.
like a 27-year-old. You need like a 28-year-old picture, something like 27, around that age picture. I want to see something
Man,
like
I
that.
was
Don't
looking.
be showing me no 36-year-old picture,
No,
something
I
like
ain't
that.
gonna show
Like
you no 36-year-old picture. I'm gonna show you a picture. Let's see what that picture at. I got a picture.
that is not a new word, Bird. That is not. That is not. I don't like that with handsome. They trying
Handsome.
to make that. That ain't no. That ain't no word.
Uh, I know. I just be making up stuff. Oh man, it's crazy. I'm trying to see.
Talk about give your dad props. I'll give him props on 2K. That's
On
that's,
2K?
that's
On
a
2K?
prop. No,
Okay,
no, no, no,
hey,
no, no,
hey,
no.
hey,
No,
hey,
no,
hey.
no, no, wait before I ain't talking about your 2K skills. I'm talking about the props that they give you at the slam dunk contest.
Uh,
Put it there for you to dunk on us. Slow your road there, pal. I ain't talking about what is Cornish hen? Oh no, I don't even know what that is.
mm, yeah. I'm finna find something. I'm gonna
We
show
still
you.
talking about that?
Huh?
Did your mom seek comfort in you growing up? What you mean, like comfort? Comfort far as like what? I don't get that. Joy. I don't know what no Cornish hen is. That
That was
might
some
be
of your
some old
grandma.
stuff.
That was
Yeah, that
some of
might be some old stuff.
your grandmama. We was at I uploaded a video.
Yeah, that
I
might be some.
uploaded,
I might have ate it before. I don't. It's not resonance in my brain right now. I might have ate it before. I ain't gonna say I just don't
they
remember
say
it.
it's like a turkey.
I don't remember. Like I might have ate it. I might have ate it before. I ain't denying if I ate it or not. But I just don't remember personally. I don't remember.
Let me see. Let me see if I got this picture. So I'm gonna send this picture. Tia has something to me. Uh,
They said you can't take that. I look better than you at my age. I look better than you at 23 than you did at 20. That's a fact, Lizzie. That's a fact.
that's okay.
Cornish Henderson and DJs. I don't know. She probably had. My grandma probably had. Um. Um. Was person being messy like chicken. I don't. I don't know.
What's your favorite food?
Soul food. I make
As
fire soul. I make
as
fire soul food. By the way, me and my friend, we supposed to be having a Friendsgiving.
now,
I'm in charge
I'm
of making the
gonna
baked
download.
macaroni. I'm in charge of making the baked macaroni. I make the best cornbread in my family for sure, and the best baked macaroni, hands down. Nobody make a better cornbread than me or macaroni than me in my family for sure. Not my grandma, not my mama, not my aunties, not my sisters, none of them. Tia, my older sister might make a decent one, but I make them. Man, I go, I'm fire in the kitchen.
I like Harold's
And
chicken.
that's
Do
a
you
lot of that's another thing. Like a lot of guys don't know how to cook, man. A lot of dudes do not know how to cook. That's why they losing it. And that's why these girls be trying to get these dudes to like take them on dates all the time because they so used to dudes that don't know how to cook. So all they used to is a guy taking them on. Like anybody could take you on a date. Anybody could pay for a date and such like I can cook like yeah. I could whip a full course meal
Keisha,
and fast too.
Keisha A3 talking about looks. Give your dad props. He looks good for his
Right.
age.
So I ain't say he didn't.
49.
I say he didn't look as good as me at my age. See, that's where it get confused. I ain't never say he
I
don't look
don't
good at his age right now. I just say he didn't look
know,
good
son.
as good as me at my age.
I give you props. Like father, like son. I'll say it first. You can take it over.
What cheeses I use? Baked macaroni. I use mozzarella, cheddar cheese,
My son do. He
and
cooks better than me.
and Velveeta cheese. I make the roux. I start the roux with the Velveeta cheese in the block. The Velveeta cheese in the block. I use that to make the roux, which is with your butter and your flour. And I just keep whisking it, whisking the block. But I cut the block in cubes so it'll melt faster. And then I just keep the heat on low, and then put my other cheeses in there. And mozzarella cheese, if y'all making some baked macaroni, y'all trying to get that stringy that stringy cheese look. That's off mozzarella cheese. It ain't off cheddar. You can shred a hundred.
What's
You
your
can shred a
favorite?
100 bags of
You
cheddar.
cooking for
You
Thanksgiving?
can do-
Are you cooking for Thanksgiving? What's your favorite meal?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
your
I'm cooking.
favorite thing?
I ain't cooking everything for Thanksgiving. I'm cooking some stuff. Uh, what's my favorite thing to make? But but
Mm-hmm.
but no, you make that roux. You make you make your roux first with the flour and the butter. Whisk it around, and slowly add your cheese in there. Put a little bit of milk in there. No, the milk is all determined on how creamy or not creamy you like your cheese. Like I prefer to put if I'm making macaroni stovetop, then I use less milk. But if I'm putting it in the oven, then I use more milk to kind of give it like a slightly runny vibe. So when I put the rest of the shredded cheese actually on top of it, I get that creamy and cheesy like vibe after I take it out of the oven. So more milk more milk going in the oven, and less milk cooking it on top of the stove. I told my friend, she talking about some she don't know how to cook. I said, I don't know how you gonna have a man you don't know how to cook. That's like a basic necessity as a woman. I go, she got microwavable stuff like Tyson chicken and all that. Like people don't be knowing how to cook, and people be sleep on mustard though. People be sleep on that mustard. Chillers. I don't even know why. I don't even know chiller. I hate chillers. Stink up the whole house. Uh, sweets. A little bit. I make some fire brownies, but no. No, I can cook, man. I make fire spaghetti too. I make some fried spaghetti. And some fried catfish. I make some good fried catfish. God, I got a banging fried catfish recipe. So somebody would set the house on fire if he could. Most of you say he gonna set the house on fire if he could. Yeah, you gotta stab the kitchen, my boy. No, my fried catfish recipe unmatched though. Okay, fire. So you gotta see with fried catfish, you gotta make that paste. If you don't got that paste, it ain't gonna work. And with that paste is you gotta have some egg. You got an egg and that paste. I mean, well, let's not say paste. Let me say wet batter. You got that wet batter. The wet batter is gonna be the foundation of that your fish when they come out of that fryer. That wet batter is man. It looks like my oldest son
So
man.
you make good spaghetti?
Sorry, yeah, I make fire spaghetti and catfish. The egg, there you go, egg wash. But it's what you put is I put seasonings in my egg wash though to make it a paste because once you make it a paste, it's gonna stick. Like I put French's mustard. If you want any of your seasonings to stick on your food, like uh, chicken or fish and stuff like that, use French's mustard. That's gonna keep it moist and it's gonna bring the flavors out that you put on it. And French's mustard, the truth. That's like my. I'm giving y'all too much like sauce, man.
Don't
But
tell
yeah,
them all your secrets. Don't tell them all your stuff.
I don't give them all the sauce. I already give y'all enough. But yeah,
Hey, son.
if you a real cook, you know about that French's mustard, though.
Now you see this picture, son.
Let me see. Yeah, I remember that. That's
Now you
Keenan.
think you was
I
handsome?
love.
You
Of course.
was handsome.
Oh man, why would you ask? What is wrong with your hair?
For me,
Look at your hair though.
I was in my
Did
20s
you
right there.
you was not hot. You was not that dude. Like that
Hell,
hairstyle alone.
boy, you better look again, boy. Compared to you now,
They got you out there looking like OG Bobby Johnson with that haircut.
man, you better look, boy. Look at
Oh
me.
my god, they
I'm
got you
older.
looking straight like OG Bobby Johnson.
Man,
It might as well you might as well throw up the deuces.
boy, that's my oldest daughter right there. I'm holding your big sister. Hey, look,
That ain't
look.
your oldest daughter. That's your second oldest daughter.
That's Keena. Tears. I got the other one. Tears down there. Yeah, I cropped it.
Oh Lord.
There, that's Keena right there. Yeah, hey. Look, that's my one daughter that's 20. Keena like 27. She'll be 28. Yeah, she the second to the oldest.
Bro, that hairstyle was not popping. I don't know who told you that was
Man,
you was the man with that hairstyle. That was not it, brother.
I got
You'd have been better off with an afro. You'd have been better off with one of them little disco afros and a mustache. But that is
look,
not
boy,
it.
I got you faded, boy.
No, you should have got a fade with that hairstyle. That is not it. I don't know who told you that was you was the man with that. But man, with that haircut, you look like you sell individual bowls of jambalaya on Bill Street in the middle of New Year's with that haircut. You
boy, that's gangster right there. Straight gangster.
Oh
No, you don't look
man. You look like you sell mixtapes with one song on it with that haircut.
We do it. Hey, who look better? Do I look better in my 20s? Do he look better in his 20s? Put a 1 for me and a 2 for him. Do I look better in my 20s?
I ain't big on seafood. So my gumbo game might be trash.
Huh? Son, I look better in my 20s.
No, you don't. I don't know who told you that.
They going with the 2. Y'all, that's how y'all feel? Y'all going, he look better than me.
Why you didn't put both our pictures side by side so they could see?
You right there. You in your 20s. All right, okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they still do. You was not pop. Your body was in shape. Your body was good looking, but you was not that dude, bro. I'm sorry. You was not it. That haircut was not popping. They gave you a Swahili and poodle curl on your head. You look like You look like your name James Bernard.
Are you trying to tell, boy? I look fine, boy. I was the
You
shit. Nigga,
good
in my
looking now, but then you
what?
was not hot. You look
Man.
like you look like Mike Tyson with a Billie Jean wig.
Man.
Oh my god, I'm dead. Talking about the soul glow.
All right, okay,
Nah,
okay.
they
Let me
baking
see.
you. Talking about the soul glow. I'm dead.
Let me see. You say you look better than me in my 20s. Okay, let's see
You
what
was
else.
not popping, bro.
I got
Who
some.
did your hair like that? Look, let me ask you, who did your hair like that? They need a whooping.
I got some more, boy. You know you ain't finna clown me.
It look like they set a mop on top of your head when them Family Dollar mops that's almost running out of the little running out of the wings.
So
And it started looking like Tina Turner with the shiny dress on. She was shaking her head.
get your cap on.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'm gonna show you a picture.
Talking about that was the style back then.
Yeah, that was the
They
style,
talking about you look
boy.
like Tookie Williams.
How you sounding like Tuki? Come
Oh,
on,
dude. Not
Tuki in
Tookie
California.
Williams. Oh my God. She said you look like the Lord of the Crips. Dude. You look like you look like your name was Mr. Firefly.
Mm.
Somebody give it up for sexual chocolate. I'm dead.
Let's see.
More like senses chocolate.
I had brothers, boy. I had brothers then.
Nah, you had margarine. You the nine no butters. You had margarine. It's a big difference. They gave
Well,
you the margarine.
well, I look good in my 30s.
You did not have butters. You
They
had
just
straight
started to be right
margarine.
now.
I'm dead.
Let me see. Let me see.
That's so
I got
funny, man.
another
Talking about
picture.
butters was,
Another
but he ain't
picture
had
now.
butters though. He had margarine. He ain't had no butters.
Hey, I had brothers, boy. Where my other picture at?
I don't know who told you that.
Shoot.
Talking about I agree. You definitely look like Tookie. I'm dead.
Yeah, I sure do. I remember how Tuki was looking.
You like Tootsie, the Tootsie slide, the Tootsie slide from Drake. Talking about Jerry Curl juice. Oh God, yeah, Jerry Curl juice. He used to shake the Jerry Curl juice on the floor and moonwalk on it. That was your signature move. He used to drop the shake his Jerry Curl juice on the floor and hit the moonwalk on it. That was his intro.
I'm trying to find this.
I'm dead.
This.
Now I get these questions. I get back to these questions. I like them questions, man. I'm killing these questions. Some of these relationships, man. Ask more relationship or men and women questions, like some relationship. Like, I want to hit some more. I want to answer more of those. These guys saying your Jerry Curl just drip on the screen.
They hate. They hate because they ain't had no hair when they was coming up.
Somebody like a criminal with a somebody that's be weavable. I'm dead. Juices and berries. That's funny. Oh, funny was. Oh God.
Come on, man. What the
Oh,
hell?
drama. Now I want to some one of these relationship questions though. That's funny. Ooh, what time? Ooh, I like that. I think I kind of already answered that. What turned me off about a woman physically? Um, I don't know. Women that's oddly shaped.
Who?
If that's the thing. Women that's oddly shaped, like if they shape like a potato, like they shape a bag of russets, and ain't happening. Like it ain't. But no, as far as like how they are, what told me about a person is just being irritating. Like just all. And when they say period all the time, that might be a younger girl thing. But when girls
How
always
you,
be saying
how
period,
somebody
that
asks
irritates me.
how you know you feeling somebody?
Um, when when you can have a whole conversation with them and not have to look at your phone not one time,
Okay.
and a good conversation at that. When you having a real conversation with them and you ain't looked at your phone like not once, that's when you know you really having a conversation. I mean,
Hmm.
that's how you know you feel it. You feel somebody, and then they just you just get a you get like you all ears to them, like you like all ears to them. Like I don't really, you know, you listen to what they saying. Like you rock with them, you vibe with them, y'all laughing. You know, laughter is a big thing. Like if they funny, like if they not born, or even if they don't even gotta be like funny, but if they laugh at you, if you funny and you know you funny, other people know you funny, like there's a hygiene. Yes, hygiene is a man, that is a big thing. Like I hate when girls smell like smoke. Oh
Ooh.
my god, that turned me off.
Now,
When girls
do
smell
you
like
smoke
smoke,
or do you
whether
drink?
cigarettes, weed, smoke weed, or like that's just like you should smell like perfume. If I close my eyes and I use my senses of my nose and I smell, that should smell like a woman is in my presence, not the weed man or Newport factory.
Son,
Like
do you smoke
you
or
feel me?
drink?
Nope, never in my life.
Hmm.
Not a sip, not a puff.
Shit.
Do you like independent? Yeah, I like independent women. I know wrong with that. I know wrong with. Of course, I like independent women. Would you date a woman with children? In this stage in my life, no, because children are part of a woman. A woman once woman has children, it becomes a package deal. So if you're not willing to commit to the whole package deal, then it's no point in wasting that woman's time. So I'd rather not waste a woman's time knowing that I'm not too fond of children. Like don't get me wrong, I love children, I love money, but I like peace. I like peace and quiet. So and children, especially if you got little children, they don't give you that. So not in this stage, not in this stage in my life.
He
Nah,
said, "Your children don't give you that. Take that motherfucker home."
they don't get. I got nephews.
Yeah,
They
you ain't.
always be with them. So and they drive me nuts. So I'm like, no, I don't no. But hygiene, man, that's a big. I like cologne a lot. I got a lot of fire colognes, and I always smell good all the time. Every time I'm around somebody, or even around my friends, they're like, "Damn, you always smell good. What you be wearing?" You know, I'm like, the bomb. That's what I'm doing. But I be trying to put them on game.
What you
Like
say? What you be wearing?
they try to be asking when I win, but I can't be giving them all of a sudden because
Right.
I don't want niggas smell like me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how I be.
Like
I,
I got some heat. Like, and I got certain colognes for certain times of the day. Like all colognes ain't can wear all times of the day. I got colognes for the daytime. I got out of shower colognes. I got nighttime cologne. Like if I'm gonna go out, like certain, cause some colognes is too overpowering, and certain weather don't combine with those colognes well. And you think you finna walk out the door and you finna get the compliments or impression that you think is gonna happen, and it end up being the opposite and it backfire.
Hey, son.
Mm.
Uh,
Season the
well,
perfect, yeah. You have a special goal or nothing?
why you
Yes.
go ahead?
Mm. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You talking to them? Go ahead. I'm looking for something.
I don't know. Special goal in the next 5 years. Definitely have a house for sure. Definitely have a house. Have a business. Have a foundation to pass down to the future of us. Because I feel like that's a big that's a big mistake. Like that's a I won't say mistake. I would say that's not a tradition in black families. Like creating businesses. It kind of sucked, that I had to be a part of a family that's like that. But it's most families, so there's nothing I could do. But I just gotta prep for the future. But definitely have a foundation of a business going, a successful business going. It's like so it leaves a blueprint for those out there, such as my nephews. They look up to me right now. So I need to have and my nieces. So they need to have a foundation by the time they get older, so they can know that they don't gotta go to work for nobody and kiss nobody but for 8 hours a day and be under somebody else. Because a lot of black people and I hate it that they tell, oh y'all love Tom Ford. I got a Tom Ford tobacco beneath. That's good. Um, what sort of business? What would it be? Probably in real estate. Definitely in real estate for sure. And I hate, no, let me start saying I dislike that we don't focus on we black people bred a children into being a 9 to 5 worker for the rest of their life, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a slave mentality. Like you gotta go to that school, get you a good paying job with some benefits, so you can retire and have like I don't believe in that. I believe in you as a person creating a foundation, a blueprint for us to eat forever. Because all of you, it's like you teaching. It's like how they say like you teach a child how to fish. Like they'll be a person to fish. They'll eat forever. But if you give them all the fish, then they won't eat. Then they'll starve. It's the same. It's the same thing. Like as children, they giving us they giving us like that, giving us the fish by telling us to go work for somebody. Because going to work for somebody is a liability, and liabilities could be let go like that. Hence, COVID. That's like a big point, prime example. Y'all they have secure job this, secure job that. Depending on what you do, COVID wiped it clean up. Boom, gone. But had we had a business, then you would already have money put to the side. So if something like this would have happened, then COVID wouldn't affect. COVID is only affecting people who have liabilities and people who is broke already. That's what COVID is affecting. How do I feel about Black Lives Matter? I rock with Black Lives Matter. I like that. I like Black. It's cool. It's a good movement. I feel like it's a movement that should have been started. Definitely. That's the one I'm talking about. Carolina. Yeah, yeah.
Now, son, I was 30 on this picture. I think I remember this one.
Real estate.
You
Real
still
estate.
think I still look better than you?
No, absolutely not. Look at your lining, bro. That suit was clean though. That landing was not popping.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That landing was not it.
Boy, I had butters too, boy.
Fellas. Uh, yes and no. Yes and no, because Corona is really not affecting the real estate market, depending on what you're doing in real estate. Like for example, if you're doing wholesaling real estate, then you're not being affected because right now it's people are always going to be buying and selling regardless of what's going on in the world. Regardless if COVID happened or whatever happened, people is going to be buying and selling. Either COVID happened, people can't afford the house no more, so they sell it, or COVID not happening and people is buying a new house because they moving out of what they just. So it's always just going to be some buyers and sellers, and that's what the middleman or the person that come in that is that's what the middle person come in at with the wholesale real estate, because if this person is trying to sell their house for person A is trying to is the seller, they trying to sell their house for 100K, and the person B is the buyer and they willing to buy it for 120K. Once you sell that move that property over to that person for that 120K, that 20K is yours because they only selling it for 100K. The seller's only want 100K, but you're appraising it to 120K. So that 20K is yours. Interest rate is, but yes, interest rate is booming right now. Your interest rate is hidden right now.
So,
That's a
son,
lot of
so how long you been single?
since since I came out. My mama, I don't really care. I don't really care for relationships right now. I'm young. I don't have time to stress myself out about being in a relationship. Right now. There's a lot of things that I want to achieve that a relationship is just
What
not
is your,
gonna cut.
what is your cash app?
She
What's
put she put a W. She put a W after V. It should be an E. Wave
what?
God
It's Wave God
977.
977.
Yeah, somebody put Wave W God.
Hold on.
Attentive. Yes, that attentive definitely what's the word? If you have a girlfriend, would you hold on? If you have a girlfriend, would you be okay with her having male friends calling her? Yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm not an insecure person. Like I know what I know how I am with her. Like I know why she with me. So I shouldn't have to stress myself out about these other males that's calling home that's male friends. Because if I'm keeping her occupied enough, or if I make her keep her happy enough, she won't need to go to those male friends for nothing other than conversating with them because she knew them for how long she knew them.
So you
She probably
comp so
not telling the
so
truth, she
you
probably known
basically
them longer than me.
don't compete with guys, basically.
Yeah, and then it's no point in competing. Like, what's to compete with?
Right. Either she like you or she don't, right?
Point blank clear. Like, and I'm gonna tell you, like, just tell me. Like, I'm
Like,
gonna
so
ask
do
you, and
you
you
like
just tell me.
bossy women?
No, like, no, I do not. I can't
Who
stand
like
the
bossy
boss.
women? Who like
Cause
bossy?
you're not the boss of me, so it's like nobody is the boss. I'm not the boss of you, and you ain't the boss of me. So,
Right.
of
We
course,
don't.
I don't like bossy women. Do you think women should have access to a man's phone in a relationship? Yeah, but I feel like people focus on what's going on in each other. But first of all, if either one of y'all was so focused on going on each other's phone, then y'all will understand what's going on in each other's life in general. But you too busy worried about what's in your phone. You too busy worried about what's in his phone and in your phone, and you too busy worried about what's in your phone and his phone. So y'all using all that, wasting all that time doing that when y'all could be using that time to actually spend time with each other. So you focus more on that, like you decent.
You ever been hurt?
Hurt.
Mm-hmm.
When I fell and hit my knee at the U-Haul truck when we was moving. That hurt so bad. I promise
Good
you.
answer. Good
I
answer.
still got. I
I'm gonna
still
leave
got
it
that.
alone. I'm gonna leave
I
it
still got
alone.
that. I still got that score on my leg right now. I still got that mark on my leg. I slipped trying to go backwards out the U-Haul truck carrying it, and it
Have
boom.
you ever been hurt? So it's
Out
dollar
of
sign
there.
you got 977.
That's it. Wave got 977.
All right. Okay, y'all. Be a blessing to my son's cash app. Thank you all in bed. And you haters that's in the back that always talking, y'all can be a blessing too. Appreciate you. Go ahead.
How's the girl made you? No, I'm crying. You cry for what? What I'm crying for?
She said,
She
Are
did.
you clean? Are you clean? Are you good with cleaning up behind yourself without being told?"
Yes. Now I ain't gonna yeah, now yes.
Okay.
Before no. I ain't gonna cap. I don't cap like a lot of dudes be cap. Now yeah, yes. But before the Lord helping me, no. I
Mm-hmm.
mean yeah, but I was like lazy about it.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's better. Because
Mm-hmm.
I
You
I
better now.
like I like how I dress and I like certain clothes. Like I like how my clothes look, so I don't want them to, just be everywhere, all over the place and stuff. So yeah. A lot of people be capping, they be, oh, I'm like this and you feel me? Like I ain't on cap. I wasn't always,
Neat freak. You weren't
I
always.
ain't no neat. I ain't no neat freak. Nah, I ain't gonna say in cap like I'm a neat freak, but I do like my stuff to generally look good, like generally be clean for sure. Like I
Mm.
might come in, I may be tired, and I may just toss my jacket on the bed or something, versus hanging it up. But that's really about it, you know.
Did you date
Or,
anybody?
or I may or I might put it on the chair. Huh?
You dated anybody?
Oh, yeah. I think this is
Chilling.
excellent.
How is the women in Vegas to you?
Well, they all from different places, so it's
Mm.
really hard to say. They all got different personality. They don't. It's not a culture. So everybody from everybody else. Would you date a woman with a 50 house? Absolutely not. If she got a 50 house, then she filthy. And
Mm.
she probably stink.
Mm.
I would never date a woman with a 50 house.
Mm.
Like that's a red flag, like right there. Like forget what a man think. Like you just as a woman should just you feel me.
Man, son, I wish I had that video when you remember you went on
Yeah.
when we went on prom. It was out of high school, right?
Facts. When you spend your own money, you treated different because you spend your money on
Hey, son, remember you went on the
it.
Spirit out of Chicago? Remember we went on the boat when you was
Yeah.
prom and you was in there. You do know how to dance.
Marshall.
You was getting. You was like, now I gotta get it. Now I gotta spit it. Now I gotta get it. You still
Oh
know
yeah,
that?
we used to like that. We used to like
You,
that
you
song back
still
in
know
the
how to
day.
do that one?
Uh-uh.
Look at me now.
Nah,
You
that, that
know,
that was a jam. That was a jam back. That was a
hey,
jam.
boy,
Then
you
look
was
at me
getting,
now.
hey, you was getting. You
That
like,
was a banger.
I gotta get it everywhere I go. I said,
No,
no.
no, wait. I gotta change that. I gotta change the you know, because I still did respect my stuff when I was growing up. Like I wasn't. I ain't dirty myself. Like when I got like new shoes and stuff like I ain't dirty them up. Like when I was coming up, I took care of myself because you had to go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to go to I had to go to school, and if I messed up, I knew it was gonna be a minute before I get some on them. So if I messed them up, like that's gonna be it's over with.
You said, is passing gas in front of a female cool with you?
No, because you mess up the aroma. Because I already have good cologne, and that's the aroma that I want to be in the air. Because that leave a scent trail that she'll remember me by. So I pass gas is gonna mess up the aroma. So I'd rather just excuse myself, go somewhere where I can pass gas, and then come back. Readjust myself.
Would you prefer a beautiful looking woman that makes a lot of money and a bad attitude, or average looking woman with a little money but a beautiful spirit and treats you like a king?
The second one for sure. The average look, 'cause it ain't all about looks. You feel me? Like the looks ain't all that. Like
Mhm.
you decent, you decent. You feel me? Like you
Has
be
she
like
treated
you look good. Like you treat me like a king. Then it's only up from there. Like the best, you ain't gotta look the best. It's how
you?
you treat somebody. Does
Hmm.
race matter to you when it comes to the? Not really. But I am into black. I'm into black girls. So but race ain't really a factor. So I am team black girls, but race is cool. Ain't really a thing.
Hmm.
Would you ever date a party girl?
Yeah.
Nah. Uh.
She get what she
She,
party more
she
than
for the
you?
she for the streets. If we ain't partying together, nah. Cause
Right.
I do like being out. I do like being out, listen to music, dancing, enjoying myself. So if we ain't doing it together, like nah. Hey, yeah, looks do change them. Like everybody eat the and this and that average girl could look the best to you. Average girl is really kind of a broad statement because what's average looking to you might what's average looking to the next person might be the best looking to you, and what's so called beautiful to the next person might not be so beautiful to you.
Hmm.
Like there's girls out there that think Chris Brown is the one of the best looking men they ever seen. They'll die to be with Chris Brown, but then there's some that don't think Chris Brown ain't all that. So it's what's look good to you. A lot of
What's
people like to base good looking off the next person. Like me, I feel like I'm good looking to me. To the next person, I may not be so good looking, and that's fine because it's their opinion.
hmm Yeah. I look good. If I don't to
I
somebody
always
else.
tell myself a little good. I know as long as I feel like I look good, that's all that matters.
Hmm.
Cause
So they,
I'm the first person to love me. So it's like,
that's it. Self love.
so I like slow jazz. I don't like jazz music, but I like slow music. I'm big on R&B. I ain't the whole. I like rap, but I'm into R&B mostly though. So love R&B. I grew up on R&B, so it's like I always had R&B. We listen to slow. We in Chicago. We listen to slow music anyway. So mhm. Would you die for your wife? Ooh, that's a good one. Would you say like when you say die, then you mean die that? No, just um. No, it depends on the situation. Like I can't just say like yeah, no. It depends on what's going on. You feel me? But I look at it like this: at being in love, yes. From a being in this world on my own, like I came in this world alone and I leave this world alone. Point of view, no. So it's kind of broad. It's kind of I don't know. That's a tricky one because a lot of people say they do a lot of stuff when they be captain. How you feel? How you feel about music that is being played today versus 90 music? I like well, music is a broad statement, but as far as R&B and hip hop go, I like um I like 2000s, early 2000s rap and R&B. That was like we was like
Man, Courtney, let me tell you something, Courtney.
they might take a bruise or two, but I don't know about that. Oh God, like I'll take
Hey,
a hit or two, but that like man, I don't know about all that. No, I'm
you
just
say he might take a bruiser to me. He don't know about dying.
no, that what you said.
You say
You
you
said, do
like
you like thick women or
a petite
petite?
women. Let me say something, Courtney, real quick before you answer that. Courtney, uh, that was understood don't need to be explained, man. I've been
Right.
with his life since he was a baby. This is my son, my only son in the world. I love him to death. Like go hard. You know, the best thing that uh, my dad could have ever taught me was be there for my kids because he wasn't there for me. Uh, and that's was the old goal. Whether they have everything or not, is to always to show my kids.
Big
You know,
time,
and,
man.
I love them to death. These are my world right here. Fuck what you heard. But we gonna get right back.
Oh God, like that. I mean, I don't know about all that. No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
But do I? It say, do you like thick? I like thick women. I don't like. I'm not really a fan of petite women. Like, if you look like a little brother or something, like you feel like I'm a little brother or something like that. Like that ain't gonna work. The petite women is too skinny. Like they can't keep you warm. Like I can't be the only person that keep you warm. Like I like niggas get cold too. Like I can't be can't be warm. That I'm saying like man, I'm cold as I don't know what. Like like you gotta thank you, Lil Lizzy. Like you gotta be a you can't just be a like I'm a cover to you, but you a sheet to me. That don't work like that. We gotta be like a whole comforter set. Like like you know how when it's cold and the sheet you put the sheet on you and it's just not enough. Like that, I don't need you to be like that. Like I need the sheet and the comforter. Like I don't tell you, you feel me? Like that ain't gonna work. So no, sorry you skinny women out there. Don't get me wrong, some good looking skinny women out there, but skinny is not for many.
Not for you.
Skinny is not for many, oh god. Like, and what's crazy is all skinny girls, like all the girls that's like under
Oh,
one thirty,
I'm
under
fine.
135, like under 140. They
What's
always like bigger dudes. They always like heavier dudes. Why? I don't know. I think they like bigger dudes because they feel like it's a sense of protection or warmth or something like that. But bigger dudes don't really be. You feel me? Like feeling like you gotta have some curves. Like you gotta have some kind of like
something you can hold
something
on?
to like yeah, like a foundation, like something you can hold on to. You can't just be
It
like
got to be.
bricks and you can't be like yeah, like you ain't gotta be the thickest either. Like you ain't gotta
You
be
got to be the thickest. You gotta have some ass. Shit.
you gotta have something. You can and you can't have more like breast than booty. Like that ain't gonna work. Like that ain't gonna work.
You crazy. I think we like the same type of.
It's
I
right,
think
like
we
like
got
if a
the.
car was coming, would you push the wife out the way first, or would you get out the way that dying? I'm saying, or would you get out the well? First, though, I'll try to get both of us out the way. I'll try to grab both of us on out the way. Like I ain't gonna just let her die like that. Or let
Mhm.
me die like that. I'll try to get both of us out the way as best as I can.
So, son, let me ask you: if you at the club with your girl, right, and you
Mm-hmm.
didn't know your girl was, out there being a little thought, and some nigga walk up to
Mm-hmm.
your girl and talk like he really know her, or whatever, and like he want to cause some friction with you, what would you do?
Well, he ain't gonna call sexual with me because unless he know that I'm with her. You know, if I'm in a spot inside the club where I'm not close to her yet, like he don't
No,
know. You
she
know,
with you though,
if I'm
son.
with her,
She with you.
like we next to each other.
Right. And the dude woke up, started talking to your girl like he had some type of relations with her. How would you handle that situation?
Do I know? I'm gonna ask her. Do she know him? Like, do you know him? Do you know him? What's she gonna say if I ask her? Do she know him?
If she say yeah, then what?
Where you know him from? Who is he? Like obviously y'all you know you where you know him from?
Mhm.
And then what she gonna say? What she gonna say then?
What if he grab and say you going with me?
Ain't nobody gonna just
Hey, hey,
and
man, you gotta be
I
ready.
started laughing. I ain't gonna lie. I started laughing. I said,
You ready
hold
to
on. What just?
grab your girl and said you going with me?
That's funny. Oh, you gotta get like more detail. Like I can't. I don't know. Like it depends on how you grab her. Like that's funny. I don't know. Like I don't know how you grab her.
Some niggas do that, son.
If he grab her on some old like on some old raper type vibes or something like that, like it's and it's up there with him. Like it's you know what I'm saying. Like, but I already know. I should already know what she got going on before something stupid like that even happened. Like I
Mm.
should already know if I really know who I'm with. If I really understand the person that I'm with, I should already know who this dude is. If she say she know him, I should already know who he is. Because if it's a person of that caliber that's just grabbing her like this, she would have told me about it. 9 times out of 10, that's probably like well, it depends on if I consider the girl that has kids. It's probably her baby daddy.
Yeah,
And,
you
you
have to
know.
be prepared. You never know. She might have been cheating in the next room.
No man, look, see, I don't know.
So if the dude want to fight you, you go fight him.
Of course, he trying to fight me like it's on. Like what?
So
I ain't got nothing.
you'll let
I
him
ain't got
take.
nothing to talk.
You'll
I ain't
let
got
him.
nothing to talk about.
He look your girl with you, son, and he grabbed and said, "Come on, you go. You taking your ass with me."
Then it's on. It's up there. Like what? We on that. Like I'm getting right on that. Like ain't no question.
Change it up. Let's talk about King Von. Give me your ideas.
Mm. King
Like,
King Von probably the realest out of O Block.
mm-hmm.
What he did, and I respect him for what he did for O Block. And he's a rapper I see as a caliber of what he did was he ain't just I'm like I'm on also like Chief Keef like I'm on O Block or I'm on 064 and really here in California in Calabasas somewhere safe and sound. So like but Sosa smart though. I give Sosa his props. So if out the way was a person, it definitely be Sosa for sure. Sosa been out the way since the whole beef started. But came out after he spent his first ever 100K that he made and divided with his
Yeah, I
homies.
saw
Only
that.
real niggas would do that.
Real quick,
Ain't nobody gonna do that.
real quick. What one relationship advice would I give with my son is to take your time and make sure she become your friend, and not only your friend but your best friend.
That's what I tell myself.
Yeah,
That's it. He
that's
ain't gotta tell me that. I already y'all
keto.
look, come
Because let me
on.
tell you
Y'all
something.
should know him.
I would say that. I would say that even if you said that, and if you didn't say that, that would still be my advice. Because sometimes, like you say, we think with the head below and not the head upstairs. You know what I'm saying? And the intimacy be more than you developing the damn
Cap.
friendship.
That's cap. I don't care what nobody I don't care not me. That's cap. Because ain't that much sex in the
So, I
world.
mean,
Ain't
I
nobody that good.
get it myself. You know what I'm saying? It got to be my best
That's
friend.
you. That's you. Me, I don't know how people be
Yeah.
getting all
They
tangled
ask
up.
you what advice I give you, and that will still be my advice, whether it's you or not. It still would be my advice because experience. Trust me, and that is I'm.
Man,
But back to Vaughn. Now you watch the thing on the internet, right? How the fight started, right?
yeah.
Now,
I think I seen a little bit of the fight. Yeah.
what's your opinion about that?
Well, it's street stuff. So like niggas know what's up. Like Vaughn is a street nigga, and so is Quando Rondo. They just from two places. So when two street niggas beef, some when a fight break out, 9 times out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, somebody getting shot. Sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't. And in this case, he didn't make it. It's as simple as that. Two street niggas beefing, arguing. You know, like niggas know what come with this street stuff. So it's like, it is what it is. It's messed up because Vaughn became pop. He got popping. People was just now starting. The world was just now starting to realize who he is. We been listening to his music. Before he even, before the world even knew about King Von. It's just in the hood, like in Chicago, just listen. Following up with his music. Same like Chief Keef and all the rest of them that came out. And the world starting to finally know about him. But it's street stuff. Like ain't nothing else really to say. One street nigga going at it with another street nigga. Somebody get critically injured or somebody die. Simple as that.
So would you say Quando Rondo friend was wrong for shooting Vaughn?
Nobody is wrong for shooting anybody. It's like I said, it's street niggas. Niggas know what comes with being in the streets. Yeah, like you know what comes with being in the street. You get into it with another street nigga, somebody's gonna leave the scene either hurt or dead. That's it. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
no more, no less. People trying to make it more out of what it is. Two street niggas going at it, one of them died. Simple as it. It's just so happening they both famous. Quando Rondo is just as famous as King Von.
I never
So
heard
like
of
Quando Rondo, he famous in the South. A lot of people in the South know about. It's just two street niggas that got like get into it and somebody died. Well,
I truly think
niggas know
Vaughn,
what coming.
I truly think King Von could have avoided it. That's just my opinion because he from Chicago and he always talk about shooting and guns and all that.
He's a street nigga though.
Yeah, but you
That's what
can't
he's getting
but you
into.
can't be in another city in another state and thinking the Chicago mentality is gonna work because everybody ain't got that same mentality. Some people is just as rough, just as tough. I believe
Exactly.
I believe whoever was Von's friend, they should have grabbed him. They should have held him back, especially if he
Well, we
finna go.
don't know, but well, everybody has their opinion on who should have did what. Nobody don't really know exactly what happened or how it broke out. Only the people that was there.
Yeah,
That's just
they
that's
said it.
just the that's just
Did
the
you
bottom
see?
line.
You
But when
saw?
you
Did you see when Vaughn walked up to him and started swinging on him?
yeah, because he already knew it was up there. Like he ain't just go. I'm pretty sure it's a 90% chance Vaughn ain't just hitting no random dude just to be hitting some dude. I'm pretty sure it was some beef started and that's what happened. You street niggas. Street niggas
Mm.
would did this like any nigga for real. Not even let's not even gonna say street niggas. Any nigga for real, like they got something about that respect themselves. It's up there. You get into it with somebody when you get out of the club, they already know what's up. Ain't no talking, ain't none of that extra stuff. Like you feel me? Like he a street nigga, he a street nigga. So it don't matter where you going, where you going, where you from. Like if he came to Chicago, he would have did the same thing. This should be a street nigga. Like nobody don't really know what's going on to you feel me? Like
Yeah, yeah. Um,
but I don't even
okay.
listen to Quando Rondo music. I listen to King Vaughn, but I don't listen. That's South people. People from the South. Young dudes from the South listen to King Quando Rondo.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know.
It said Gucci or Louis V. Which one go the hardest? Gucci for sure. Gucci got fire. Got fire. Got some fire. Clothing. Like for Louis V, got some. But Gucci definitely got some fire clothing.
Who your favorite? He just made a mistake and pushed the thing. But anyway, he'll be back. He'll be back. Y'all make sure y'all be a blessing to my son, Cash App.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who is your best? Who's your best rapper, son? Who's your favorite rapper right now?
I told you, G Herbo.
G Herbo.
Mm-hmm.
What? Why
If you
G Herbo?
if you talking about like currently at this very moment, I've been listening to like Rod Wave a lot.
Mm.
Rod Wave is he speaks for the people. So
So what about Jeezy?
G Jeezy got some bangers,
Jeezy
but
got a
I
lot of.
ain't Jeezy got a lot. But I'm going with Gucci all day. If you talking about that Gucci versus Jeezy, I'm going with Gucci all day. I listen to way more Gucci in my life than I listen to. I know way more Gucci songs than Young Jeezy songs for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, son, you you ready? You ready for this rap battle? You can handle this smoke.
Come on, a
Since
rap battle.
since you look better than me.
We could did that. I like
Huh?
these questions though. I ain't even on that.
You know I
I'm
shut
trying
it
to
down.
come on, shut it down. I'm trying to.
You gotta
I
come
want to
with
answer
your
more of these
best skill.
questions they got.
They got a lot of them. Go ahead, do your thing. I like to hear you
I think
talk.
I with a snowman. Nah, they was actually. I like the relationship, but they were asking some real good relationship questions. It was some heat.
All right, Scorpio.
Good night, Scorpio.
What about Little Wayne trouble?
I don't know about no. I don't really be following rappers
Yeah,
when
he
they
just got a gun charge.
and they outside life. I just like they do. I be just listen. I don't even listen to Wayne no more. To be honest, I ain't listened to Wayne since No Ceilings. Like I ain't even up on Wayne for real. For real. And that's why I stay out of rappers' personal life. And,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm finna.
but yeah, I don't be getting it today. I don't be getting it today. You feel me?
What son?
What things happen.
Y'all got any more questions?
I don't listen more. They have some good. They have some good relation questions. I like those. Those is those is fun. Like, what do you think? Like what kind of person I like, or what do you? Why do you think? I think when women when women when women what was I about to say? Yeah. Would you want to be signed or independent? It all depends. It all depends on it's all depending on what's offering me the best far as my artistry and what's offering the most what's making me the most money. 'Cause that's really what you're in it for, making money.
So would you be signed or would you be in the?
Like I said, it all depends what's benefiting me the most
Yes,
financially
yes.
and for my career. If if being independent is making me more money and it's building my brand as an artist up more than I'll be independent. But if being signed to a label that's hot is building my brand up more and making more money than I'll go with that. Simple as that. What about women with bigger feet? Heck no. Some big, please. I'm already like her. What, 10 and a half, 11? She had that 11 and a half. No. If you made whoopee with a girl on the first day, what you mean? What you mean by whoopee? What is that?
You say
Is that an older person term?
if you made whoopee with a girl on the first day, would you respect her afterwards?
What they mean by that? What's whoopee? Is that like an older term?
I don't know.
Is 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 that like made out with her, like kissed her or something, or had sex with her? Or something? I feel like that's what's it's along the lines of if
Hmm.
I'm not even mistaken. Oh, sex. Okay. Uh, yeah, I respect her afterward. It depends on it depends on how it was given up because people as adults, what people need to understand is just because you have sex with a person on the first day doesn't mean that she easy or she's some kind of like thought or something. It simply could be two adults so into each other that they become they find the vibe so hard with that
They
person that
have
they
sex.
end up having sex with them. They
So,
end up having sex
so,
with them.
so let me pause you right there, son. So if you had sex on the first day with a woman, would you think she had first sex? First, if you had sex with a woman on the first day, would in your mind would you think she had sex on the first day with other men?
No,
You wouldn't.
no,
Now,
no.
okay, good. Now I got you.
But people was adults. It was like
Okay,
what
so let me
people
ask you this:
is
would you
people.
have a relationship with a woman you have sex with on the first day?
It depends on like how I went after the first date. How we rocking with each other after the first date.
Mm-hmm.
It don't right. The bird, it don't matter if she give it up on the first day or the fifth day. It's still giving up. It's gonna happen. That's what people getting it twisted at. Like sex is not that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still going yeah,
You got
it's
a
simply
vibe. You got a vibe. You got a vibe.
yeah, it's really the vibes. Like if the
Chemistry.
vibes is the panties is dropping now. Just but but now like it's like it don't make you it doesn't make you like a thought or it's just simply you could just simply have a vibe with a person so hard that it just get that way. You just become more intimate with them. It don't make necessarily mean you a thought. Like people was a we as people as adults now. It's like sex is not is it shouldn't be how it like. But back in the day, yes, you was a thought. Yes, back in the day, yes.
You
Now
thought
that sex is not as like sacred as it was back in the day. It's
what
different
height?
time.
What height? What height do you prefer your girlfriend? And do you like sex with the lights on or off?
Oh, why would you have it with the light on? why did you try to? Why did you try to see the the light? Like that's weird. Height. Do you prefer your girlfriend or me? I don't really got um girl. I don't really got a preference. Like I don't really have like height don't really matter to me. I know it matters to a lot of people. I know it matters to a lot of people, which is another thing why people will never be able to find the right guys because they too focused on the person's height. And what I mean by that is a girl be like, "Oh, I like a dude is 6 this or 6 that." Is it be like you the dude that you supposed to be with is on planet A and and you was on planet C. And the person that's stopping you from getting the dude you're supposed to be with could probably be 5'5", and he on planet A. But you two stuck on this sixth person in planet B that you'll never be able to get to that person in planet A.
So
Like
just say
you
repeat the light question.
never
Go
know
ahead.
that y'all because y'all too stuck on certain physicalities that's keeping y'all from actually being with each other. Like he may like women with a big old booty. And you may not have that much bigger booty, but you're on planet C. But he stopped for a girl with a big old booty on planet B, getting distracted by what he should be really being, which is you, for who you is.
So son, they said repeat the question. Lights on or off?
Off. Why would you have them? Why would you have it on? That's weird.
Shit.
I feel like having the lights on take the.
I still need to see something.
No, it take the sensation. I don't know. Take the sensation out of it or something. Like it's just weird.
I need a little light, just a little bit.
Like it. Like no.
Do you like candles or red light special? Do you like
What's red special?
Red light special?
I don't get what you. Is you talking about the LED lights that people be having around their room or what? Look for.
If you fell in love with a woman later and find out she was born a man, what would you do if you fell in love with a woman and later found out she was born a man?
You should have already found that out before you fell in love with them. Because first of all, we were made, in my opinion, I was made to fall in love with a woman. So it's a certain connection that a woman gives you that a man just don't have. I don't care what people talking about, like, and you just know, like, people trying to play dumb, like talking about, I ain't know this wasn't a man. Ain't no way you can fall in no whole love with a person or even do anything with her without knowing if they was a man or a woman. That's cap. But what people be talking about some, oh, I didn't know that. Come on.
So, but if you found out it was a man, what would you do, son?
That will never go away. I don't care what you do. There's certain features that will never go away.
See, and this pertaining to the question with the lights on, lights off.
It wouldn't even have made it to that point.
You would know. So, son. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, no. So wait a minute, son. Wait a minute. So you said it would have never led to that. Now, what would give you the assumption that she is a woman before you lay down with her? You never touched her, you never tested her, and just because she got breasts, that don't make she's a woman. Just because she got a big ass, don't mean she's a woman.
No. First of all, men have Adam's apple. And Adam's apple will never go away. Thank you, Carla. Adam's apple will never go away. I don't care what they you feel me? And there's certain features like in the person's body that you know that they a man, or like men's legs, our legs. It's something about in our legs that just won't go away as a male, no matter how big or small you are. Like the way we built is like, you feel me? Like ain't nobody got all that money to be going. 9 times out of 10, that person ain't got no whole lot of money to be going down there to Miami and getting surgery in your hands. We have a certain structure about our hands, whether you fat, whether you skinny. We have a certain structure about a man's hands and our feet. Our feet does not change. So all you gotta do is.
So what you feel about what do you feel about women with fake booties and breasts?
I don't like it. It ain't genuine. Like women could do whatever they want to do to their body. Whatever they decide to do, with their body they could do. You feel me? But
you would date a woman who does surgery?
Nope.
Why? Why?
Because it's not authentic.
You want a woman authentic. So
I like authenticity. Like if I didn't go get no surgery to make myself a certain kind of man, why would you go and do that for you? For your like that?
Mm-hmm.
That showed me that you ain't happy with who you really is. So why would I be
Mm-hmm.
want to be with somebody really happy with who they really are?
Right.
You gotta paint this fake image of yourself. So it's like, there you go. Cause she ain't true to herself. You gotta go be this other person. You ain't true. You ain't true to yourself. Like I don't want nobody that's going to be. You feel me? They got to be this whole
So,
Barbie.
so let me ask you this: what if you found that woman got a surgery and she used to be a man?
That it isn't. I don't care how many surgeries you get. There's certain factors that will not go away as a male. I don't care what how
So
people
you basically said they can never get you, huh?
never.
All
It's
right.
not nothing. You see right. You see right through it. Like these niggas that be just they on the down low. I don't care what you talking about.
He
Or
said
they drunk.
he ain't going. He said he ain't going. He gonna know the difference. Yeah.
They
And
drunk or they down.
hey, how you doing? What's up, Kevin?
And we have testosterone. Men have testosterone. That's what people don't understand. Like I don't care how much your voice is gonna be there. No matter how much you try to make it high pitch, it's gonna be there. You still gonna have Adam. You still gonna have that Adam's apple. No matter how much people try to shave it down and all that, like you feel me? Like people be trying to. People be. I don't know.
Hey, son. So let me ask you this. Um, who you think should always pay for the date? Should the man always pay for the date, or should it just work together? Should the man always take the woman out, or the woman always take the man out, or should it work? You know, we take each other out.
It's work together. I feel like people are too stuck too stuck in tradition, so they'll never be able to get like. I think women should go after the man that they want.
No,
Like
I'm talking about taking out, like on a date. Should a man always take a woman out on a date, or should a woman always take a man out on a date, or should it
mutual,
just work together?
mutual.
Mutual, right?
They
Okay.
should be doing equally.
Give me your idea of your first date.
First, it depends on the person and what they like and what they like to do.
Mhm.
If I did my
Listen, let's just say you don't know what they like to do, son, but you have an idea of a date with that woman. Where would you take her? Regardless of not even asking her. Where would you take her?
I wouldn't do that because I would find out what she like to do and what she don't like to do. That way, I know I'm not wasting my time on money. Because if I set up a place and I found out that ain't her forte and she looking at me stupid, now I just wasted my money and my time. So I
Mm-hmm.
do discovery first, which is finding out what she like to do, what places.
J
Then
Moss.
go like I'm not just gonna be like, oh, you. I would ask her if she into trying out this place or trying out this restaurant, or whatever, before I take her there. The way it let me know if I'm wasting my money or not.
Mm-hmm.
Would you if I don't like she asked me I don't like sushi, so if she asked me do you like she take me to a sushi restaurant and expect me not to eat, she shouldn't be mad because she didn't ask me if I liked the sushi or not. She didn't discover if I liked it or not. She really should be mad at herself for not asking me that. If you take me there and I'm looking crazy, like what am I doing here? Then you should know that that wasn't me. But you would already found that out if you asked.
Ask you, are you a leader?
There's a lot of people that,
Of course, my son is a leader. You better
well,
not be no follower.
you know, I don't follow. I don't follow trends.
Hey, now check this out, son. What if you found out your girl uh she like undercover with threesomes?
What do you mean undercover? Uncover with three? What do you mean?
What you said? We say, what about if you found out she's uncovered with threesomes?
I don't get that one.
In other words, saying you found out that she like threesomes.
Uh, But I don't know. That ain't really my thing. Like the whole threesome thing is it's too much. It's too much going on. You feel me? It's way too much going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like like some people like I like if like I like some people like that. You know, that's what they like. That's for me. That's too much going on. Like it got like people be trying to have their cake and eat it too. Like I'm okay with just having a slice. I don't need the whole cake.
What if she want more slices than just you?
Well, then be with somebody else.
You need to be with somebody else, right? There you
Like
go.
my time, like that's too much. Like it's too much pleasing that you got to do. You're not we a human, not a robot.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a robot, then I wouldn't care how many people it is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not a robot. I'm a human. Like, cause this person, I might enjoy this person more than this girl. Then she gonna get mad because I enjoy her more than her. Then that's gonna turn me off. Then the whole thing is messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Or vice versa for either girl.
So let's say, son, you in love with a female and you've been in a relationship like say 2-3 years. Oh, no, we ain't gonna say in love. Just say you in a serious relationship with her for 2-3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden she says, "Hey, let's do something different. I want an open relationship." In other words, you can date other people. You can date other people. I'm just asking. Now, son, listen before you answer. Now, she says to you, y'all been together. She still wants y'all to have a relationship, but she wants y'all to have an open relationship. Not only have an open relationship, but she want you know, you could date other women, she could date other women, but she don't want to lose you in the process. And you may still want this relationship. Would you let it go, or what would you do? What would you do? Just what would you do?
Wait, I ain't rocking with that because what you need to be open about.
I ain't listen. I ain't saying you what you rocking with. If she came to you and said, "Hey, Kevin, listen,
It's,
uh,
it's
no,
my,
no, son, no, you laughing. I ain't talking about what you ain't gonna do. I want what you go tell her. What you go
it's,
tell?" She said,
it's a
"Hey,
rap. What you mean? It's over with. Like what?
so wait a minute. So 3 years, 4 years, y'all been in a serious relationship, and she won your heart in some type of way. It's over with."
It's a rap. Like what? You trying to go test the waters? Like here's your pen and paper. Good luck. Fill in the best bubble. Like what?
You not gonna be hurt.
What hurt? Nah. Hey no. Like I
All
said,
the time you invested. Remember now, you that son. You said you the same person that you got to do what she like. You ain't gonna waste your time and your money, right? You ain't waste your time. Listen, you ain't waste your time on this woman. You ain't waste no money on it. You did what it takes to make her happy, and she just took all whatever you instilled to her, and now she want to switch it up and get into an open relationship. You just gonna let her go like that? You ain't gonna win her back. You ain't gonna talk her out of.
that's that's kept like ain't no like you ain't finna be if you hit it if every nail is being met like every nail is being hit into the wall ain't and it built the structure of the foundation ain't no she ain't gonna have no time to be taking them nails out of the wall individually. Ain't nobody doing that. You feel me? Like if you always doing what makes a person happy and distracting by what's making them happy, they will never be distracted about something that's making them unhappy. Because obviously there's something that there's somewhere that I'm lacking in, which causes her to be unhappy, to cause her to want to open relationship and explore other things. Something like that. Like
So you just go with your heart broken, and just let it go.
I don't get my heart broken. Like that whole heartbroken thing, that's over with. Like what? No, heck no.
Just
It's it's called under real. It's called realization.
no feelings for it, nothing. Just gone.
Look, I don't know about. I could literally. I'm telling you, I could walk past a person like I never knew them, before a day in my life. I promise you. Like I told you I don't own them. They don't own me. I can walk right past them. Like I never knew. They might say something to me. I know they're gonna say something to me. I ain't gonna say nothing to them. Like it's life. Like why am I putting my life on hold, mourning around for a person that ain't want that for me? Like life continues.
Can I tell you why, son? Because you made it an investment. Do you know relationship is an investment?
Yeah, it's an investment.
So do you want good investment or bad investments?
Well, you don't know if it's a good or bad.
No, I said, do you want good investments or bad investments?
Of course you want good. Of course you want good.
So you made good investments in this relationship, and now she just want to be, she want to have an open relationship, and you make good investments to your knowledge. You've been faithful to her. You didn't give her no reason to really want to step out, the box like that. But at the same time, she approaching you like this. You just gonna let your good investments go, or you gonna try to tuck into it and to not letting it go?
What I would ask her is, what is her why? Why is it that you did that? What is it that this person or people have that I'm lacking, so I could incorporate that into myself for the next person? That's what people don't like. What is it? You feel me? That they don't have like, is he not? Am I not putting enough cheese on the macaroni? Like, what is it?
You ain't put enough cheese on the macaroni.
Okay,
you ain't put enough sauce on the spaghetti.
James putting a little more cheese on his macaroni. Okay, I gotta put some little more. You see, people should use cheating as a tool to enhance who they are, versus trying to use that as a, you feel me, like as a
Okay, so son,
they not the right person.
You know your worth.
You feel me, like
you know your worth. Okay, now let's get into the cheese and the sauce. Okay, and you say, we go talk about this, and ask her, hey, what is it that I'm not doing to not have enough, cheese on the macaroni, enough sauce on the spaghetti? And she say, well, hey, you ain't doing this, that, and other. So what you gonna do as a man, right? You gonna put that extra sauce and extra cheese on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now,
but she has to already have asked me that before she go out and did what she did. Because once you go out and did what you did, you burn up. But you know exactly what.
Okay, because I'm finna get to a point, because it's one thing to say, hey, you ain't doing this and doing that, and then you want to do this and that to salvage a relationship, and then before that, son, you come back around. Here go another thing, and before that, then here come another thing. You gonna have to constantly keep putting sauce and cheese on some shit because she know how much you really care about her. When do you step up and say, you know what? Look, I understand you want more sauce and you want more cheese, and I've been giving you that sauce and that cheese. What more do you want before you say, you know what? Fuck that. Go find some extra sauce. Go find some extra cheese as well, because I know I put in the work to keep you happy. You just too damn hungry.
What cheese do I gotta use? That's the thing. That's the thing. It's not. Sometimes
I'm just saying. Some people go on because if they think they got you, son, they got you. This nigga, listen, son. This he love me. He can do anything for me, right?
Man, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He love me. He do anything for me, girl. I got Kevin. He love me. He do anything, girl. Did you know he just bought me a Rolls Royce?
A Rolls? Why could be a Rolls Royce at all? A Rolls Royce.
That girl, she told her girlfriend, he got that bag. He got that
Rolls
bag,
Royce.
See, girl, he just bought me a Rolls Royce. He ain't going nowhere. And you doing all these things. Look, hey, son.
She better be like Coretta Scott King to Martin Luther King.
Hey, but look, son, you doing all these things. Listen, you doing all these things to make her happy, but then when do you be happy?
I'm happy when she happy.
Okay, you happy when she happy. What if she never happy and she steady putting you to the test of proving
Well,
how
first
much
of
you love her? What she gonna prove to you?
first of all, there's a time frame with me. I don't have ain't no old.
So is that before? Now is that before the Rolls Royce or after the Rolls Royce?
There ain't no Rolls ain't no Rolls Royce.
You know, I already bought her the car.
No,
So what's the time limit?
no, no. It's the foundation. It's where it started at. Like what people don't understand, people gonna tell you and show you exactly how they. That's why I tell you, you gotta be people friends first. If a person is a certain way, how they are as a friend, you can't even trust them to be a certain way as your friend. You already got an idea what they're gonna be like as your lover. If you know this person is always got an excuse as your friend, what you think they're gonna have when you become their lover?
But you know, some people do send a representative, son. You know what a representative, right? You know the representative, they do the case and they wind you in. You know, she put it on you. Bow. She gives you some good head. Bam. Look,
No,
hold on, hold on,
it,
son. Let me put the representative on you first. And some will put you on that, send a representative, and when they feel like they got you so much, then they turn a whole nother way.
yeah, ain't that much good head or sex in the world to make me change who I am. All these people who change, they become sorry and they because of it's goofy. Like what?
Well, look, we not saying
Ain't that much sex in the world? Like it's it's a billion people on this earth. You mean to tell me you think you got the best sex in out of 1 billion people? You crazy as I don't know what.
yeah.
You can't find a replacement? Come on. There will always be somebody to replace you. Like you feel me? Like I don't know. If you just out here off some sex, you just high off sex. You need to get
Well,
your.
wait, well, son. Well, let's say this. It ain't just sex. It's all the things that you have built during the sex. You see what I'm saying? Because you could have built a lot of things with her, and and you love her, she love you, and but for some reason, somebody else got a bigger bag than you. You ain't got the same bag. You didn't work your heart out, keeping her happy. When do you become happy?
When you say bigger bag, you mean more money than me?
Yeah.
Well, she gonna already understand that it's gonna be somebody that have more than me, more money than me. It's up to her to choose if that's what she want or not. To let me know if I'm gonna still be with her, or even if I choose to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's what she in for, she wouldn't even it wouldn't even want to choose me anyway. Like I commend her on her search for that because it is niggas out here that'll take a broke female. It is rich niggas out here that'll take a broke female and make them rich, but it's not a rich female that'll take a broke nigga and put him on to make him rich.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You should be doing that if you into somebody like you teach them the game. Facts. God Wilson, the person like
Hey, son, but check this out. You never had your heart broken, right?
nah.
Okay, then. So you can never say how you would feel if you ain't never had your heart broken because it had to be somebody that come into your life that will move you a certain way, make your heart beat a certain way, to make you feel a certain way, to even know if your heart could ever be broken. Once you meet a person that you entangled yourself with and that you actually feel like you building something with, it's not just a light switch where you can just turn on and turn off when you want to.
Right.
It's something that you all have built you would think you all build a bond, some type of relationship, some type of communication. And then when you does that, that leads you to let your guards down as into trusting that individual. And when you trust in the individual, it leads your feelings to go to a whole nother level. See, trust is very important. Communication and trust is very important. See, when you with somebody and things is going smooth and you building, it gives you the right to let your guards down, to make yourself vulnerable to this person, because this person never did anything to hurt you or to harm you or cause any pain. So we go in free spirited. Hear me out, son. We go in free spirited. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what she's been through. I don't know none of that. And even if I did, I'm not tripping out there. But we go in free spirited when we dating people. We don't know what our heart's gonna be like. All we know is we meet this person, we dating this person, we doing things together, we constantly doing things, we building, we doing this, doing that, and then before you know it, you got your guards down off of everything you're doing, and man, now you feel like she made you comfortable. You never know when you become vulnerable, because some people can make you comfortable, and that go for women too. It ain't just men, it's just women too. You know, this is a lesson for both parties.
The thing where I feel like that ain't go that don't resonance with me, or that don't affect with me, is that my guards will never be let down. For one, my guards will never ever be let down.
Never say never.
It's still gonna be some plastic on there. Like, it's still gonna be some plastic on my. I may took a few layers off, but it's still gonna be that last little plastic up there.
So you're not gonna trust her completely.
No, I never trust a person. I learned that family of F you first. That's what made me never drop my guards down. When a family member that I've learned that I've known my whole entire life did something dirty to me, that showed me that I never let my guards down. So you gotta be a goofy. You gotta be a goofy. Because I know everybody at least has some family member that they known their whole life that did something to them.
Okay, now
that alone should teach you that the ones they closer to
that's a conversation, and that's a conversation me and this lady was talking about, and I explained to her. Now that's
first.
Like, listen, son, listen. There's a difference between family relationship and personal relationship. It's a real big difference. And I was telling her, listen, I'm not here to rescue you from your past. I'm here to add to your life, add to your happiness. I'm not here to take on the scars of what somebody else done. And she's like, why not? I said, because if I have to take on their scars, you should have dealt with that dude. I'm not here to take over his baggage. I'm not his baggage claim. You know what I'm saying? You deal with him. I'm here to be happy. If your alternative is not to be happy, then you're not the one for me, right? Now, peep this, son. She said, well, what if I went through something with a family member? Are you go stick around? I said, family member is something different than a relationship. Now, we can work through some family stuff, but a relationship is totally different. So I would never compare the family and the relationship together, because those two different entities. You know what I'm saying? Those two different examples. So I wouldn't do that. But to be on guard, it had to be something that happened to me for me not to let my guards down. But here it comes in time. I'm just saying what I'm saying. So, you know, that's why I say you never know until you're in that situation. Don't take, because of what happened in family and relationship is two different things. Those are two different type of trust issues. If the girl haven't did nothing to you to cause you not to trust her, don't take your family issues and put in your relationship issue. You be damaged good for real.
No, it's not that I'm taking my family issues and putting it in my relationship. It's my protection from my family's experience when it comes to trust. You know what I'm saying? If my trust factor, my family lower my trust factor on the person, that shows me how I can go about a complete stranger, because my family knows everything there is to know about me because they my family. So if I can't trust them, I can't. If they did something that broke my trust, What makes you think I'm gonna let my guard down for a person that don't know nothing about me?
But see, but that's the thing though, son. You can't let whatever your family did, son, affect what you're trying to have for your future.
It's
Let me
not.
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever want to get married?
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop. Question. Point of question.
Yeah.
You ever want to get married? Do you ever want to have kids?
Yeah.
Do you have a wife? Okay then. So do you know to get married and to have kids, you gonna have to meet somebody who you trust? You do know that, right?
Of course.
Okay then. How you gonna have somebody to trust if you focus on what somebody did to you and your family and they broke your trust? The person that listen, son, the person that you trying to build with, you supposed to give them the benefit of the doubt to show them that hey, they are trustworthy of them becoming your wife and having your child. And so they have to build some and it's not just her building it in you got to build it in her as well, because some women might think like you think. Some women might think that, hey, you know what, my family let me down, so I ain't gonna never trust no nigga.
No,
You
no.
saying?
Uh,
No. Hear me out, son. You
Yeah.
got some women out there would say, hey, my family I can't trust nobody because of so and so. But at the same time, they might feel the same way you feel.
No, I think you getting it. I think you getting it way too mixed up. I didn't say I would never trust a woman or another person. It's my level of trust in that person.
Okay.
Thing.
Okay. All right.
My trust bar is this high. My family member brought a family member that's the closest to me brought it down to him. So there's no way that I'm gonna go to this absolute stranger that's trying to just now get to know me. It's just gonna all of a sudden bring it all the way back up here. And I just, it's like I said, it's like being in boxing. You feel me? Like I'm gonna let it down a little bit so I can see how you coming, but I never could let it down because I let it all the way down, I'm gonna get hit.
Right, I understand, and I completely
a woman.
tell you,
I'm gonna let it down just enough so I can see.
I give you that. I give you that. You're a philosopher. You like your daddy. You're a philosopher. I understand what you're saying, but understand this: what I'm saying, though, son. I'm never saying because a family member took you down here, and because you meet somebody, they're supposed to be up there. What I'm saying is like you say, you got to build a type of level of trust. And if you build a certain level of trust and it gets up to here, that means eventually, as you building that level of trust, you are letting your guards down to open to receive, to love that person. If that person is going to be your wife, your baby, your child's mother, or have a baby by her, it got to grow, son. The trust level had to grow. If the family got you right here, listen, you said it. If the family got you right here and you meet somebody and she's showing you, hey, I'm interested in you, Kevin. You know what I'm saying? And she not giving you no reason to doubt who she is, regardless of what you may have been through with a family member. You giving her the benefit of the doubt because of what happened in your family life, and she's showing you. She ain't letting you down. And it's like you say, it's certain levels. And that level is not going down to where you at to not trust it. That level is building up. And the more you build up, we close right here. Look, look, son. The family level is right here. Okay? They shut that down. You meet somebody. They still here on the same level as the family level. You feel me?
Yeah.
But the more they're around you and you around her, it's going up. It's going up. Y'all together. She building. But when she building those, son, in between that, that's where the feelings come in. Because see, you shut right here.
Yeah.
You shut right here. But when she building it and she getting to a level, like you said, you going to a level, that means you opening yourself up. You ain't no more shut down here. So you leveling up and you allowing her to play a part in your feelings, son.
Yes, I'm not. I'm not saying. What I'm not saying is, I'm not saying that I would never ever be able to trust a person. But what I'm saying is, no person, regardless of who they is, will get 100% of my trust. You may get, even if you get 99.1%, you is not getting that 100% mark. That will be doing an injustice to me as a person. That's where a lot of people get messed up and they get twisted because they try to give a person 100% and leave all the guards down and then not expect to get slapped in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta give a person 100% of your trust. Just you can get them a 99.1%. If they don't appreciate that, then they ain't rocking with you. They being selfish themselves for trying to take all your 100% of trust. They better be lucky that you even gave them 50%.
Well, what's the expected?
0.1. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. Like people, that's how people begin to twist it.
But son, let me ask you this: what is the expectancy when you dating somebody? Don't you expect something out of them?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm dating if I'm dating a female, I expect something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's expectancy on both parts. That's why I say you can't be selfish because you've been through something. She might have been through the same stuff you've been through. You never know. Y'all might be building off each other. You see what I'm saying? Y'all might be looking for the same thing. So you're not going to tell me if she's looking for the same thing or been through the same thing you've been through, y'all can't be compatible with each other where y'all give each other what folks that let y'all down at that 100%. Because to me, when you say I do, are you giving her 99.1 or you giving her the whole I do signature? Are you just putting Kevin Terrell on there and just wait. Is you just saying I do with just Kevin and spelling T-E-R without the other R and the E-L-L? Or you giving her the whole Kevin Terrell last name? That's what you got to think about. And if you marrying her, that's your whole 100% that you trust her. Why would you marry somebody that you can't trust 100%? Why would you even have a baby by somebody you can't trust 100%?
People do that. People do that.
We ain't trying to be like people. That's the problem. You just said it. Everybody trying to be like somebody else. We ain't trying to be like nobody else.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that I can't trust that person. What I'm saying is, this person doesn't have I just don't got it's nothing that makes me will have to give them 100% my trust. I don't expect 100% of them from me. I expect 100% of them as a person and what we got going on. But far as the whole, they need something just for themselves, because at the end of the day, when we leave this earth, we leave it alone. We ain't gonna be laying in that casket together. We ain't come in this world together. So why would I give you 100% of me or something that we ain't come in the world with? If we came in the world together, out of a person together, then I could give you 100% because you was right there with me.
Okay, but your key words you said, your key words. I heard a key word you said, and I'm listening to you. And I teach, look, listen, and learn. You said you giving her 100% of what? What you giving her 100% of?
Effort and what it is we trying to do.
But in order to give a person, okay, now you giving her 100% of your effort. So that means you giving her 100% of your time. What else you giving her 100% of?
Your time, effort.
Okay, then. But in order for a person to even get that 100%, how could they get that? How could they get your 100% to even get there?
They will never get it.
Listen, I heard you say 100% of what you giving them, right? You said you give them 100% time and 100% effort. But in order for them to get that 100% time and effort, don't they have to build that up in you for them to even get your time and your effort?
No,
they don't. You just give it to them.
No, we talking about trust in particular. The only person I trust at 100%, 100.00 with a percent is God. That's it. Because without him, I wouldn't be here to even give this person any percentage. So that'll be stupid of me and selfish of him that I'm giving this person on, and they're not even my creator. Why would I give them 100%? They didn't even create me to even know what 100% is to even give to them.
So what's wrong with what's wrong with you both giving each other 100% and God 100%? Because if you two are equally yoked for each other and y'all both up under the eyes of God, then what's wrong with both of y'all giving that God 100%? Why y'all give each other 100%? What's wrong with both of y'all coming together as a whole and thanking God for each other? Ain't that
Because
still
God
100%?
always in the middle. That's why it's me, God, then them. It's not. It would be 100% if it was me, them, then God. Because then it's 50. Is what 50 and 50 booming together and then God. But it don't work like that. It's more so of 49 me and 49 and that other 1% is God in the middle. Not both. That's what people was getting confused at. You know, God is always in the middle. No matter what, that's that other 1%. God is right in the middle. You know
But do you know, as I'm reading, you know your heart could be
God
broken.
comes first. Thank you.
Your heart could be broken at any percentage.
Yeah. Not me, but yeah. You should do that.
Your heart could be broken at any percentage. It can be 99.9. It could be broken at 80, 70, 50. You still putting your time and your effort. If you go give a person 100% of anything, if I'm gonna sit up here and give a person, a female, 100% of my time, 100% of my effort, that means I had to build some type of trust, or she had to do something for me to build some type of trust in her.
Yeah.
For me, want to spend that type of quality time with her. You just don't get it. Everything, what I'm telling you, son, is being built. And when a person build that stuff in you, that what makes you want to give them more of you, more of your time, more of your energy. And it just not gonna come with your time and your effort. It's gonna come with your love, your heart, and your feelings, because you're making an investment with your time and your energy.
That is the reason why that's the reason why the divorce rate is so high right now. Because everybody is giving each other 100% of each other instead of giving that taking 1% out to God. That's why people don't last. Because if everybody agree with that and they feel the same way, everybody would be married right now. But they not.
Some people come together with 100% and give it to God.
You know, baby mom, it wouldn't be none of that.
Hey, some people hey, you got some people that come together and give it to God.
There is no coming. It's God, you, then them. Or you, God, and them. Well, God is always first because He the person that brought you to them. So how is He not first?
Of course, He always first.
He the person that brought you to them or brought them to you.
Right. Of course he always first.
Where the 1% goes. If I'm giving you 100%, what percentage am I giving to God? If I'm giving you 1, 0, it's only go to 100%. Ain't no 101%. It's only go to 100%. So if I'm giving you 100%, which percentage is going to God? Because you ain't God. It's just you. Like you ain't God. You just you. Regular old person. If I'm giving you all the 100%, where is the other percentage not going? How's the other percent going on to God? Like, you feel me? Like, people was, I don't know.
Well, let me just give you this advice. Now that I know how you feel. Son, don't let the family stuff detour you from your destiny of being in a relationship and not trusting nobody because you went through some family experiences. Don't let that.
You still getting it. You still getting it confused.
I'm getting it.
I never said that I'm treating them the same. What I'm saying is that allows my God was never even let down 100% anyway. I'm not letting my God that whole 100%. If they can't take 99.1%, then they're selfish. Because that only 0.9% is only going to God. Who else is going to go to? is only going to they selfish towards God, then that's they probably got to talk to him with, not me. That's like that's like a rich kid, right? He got everything. He got 99.1% of everything. His for his birthday, his daddy give him a Ferrari instead of a Lamborghini. He like, what the hell? Why would you give me a Ferrari instead of a Lamborghini? And he got all that's like that. When you get like you got everything. What do you? Why are you getting mad because you got a Ferrari? You know how many people wish they had any kind of car? That's the same way as the percentage.
You know how many?
You
know how many people wish they had a good man and a good woman? That's just material stuff.
That exactly. But I'm saying I'm using that as an
I understand.
That means that's what I'm saying is the person could have it all and then get a gift, and that gift still is not enough for them. You know what I'm saying? What they already got before that should already have been enough. 50% of your trust should already be more than enough of a person. The other what 49%, that's just a bonus. That should just be a bonus. They shouldn't even be expecting that. That's a bonus. But since you giving it to them like that and having them expecting that, they're gonna take it anyway and do whatever they want to do with it. And then how you looking stupid and talking about some love, how you know, like, I don't know. I might be from
that might be some trust issue shit right there, because if I'm fucking with you, I ain't really thinking about no percentage of what I give you. I'm just gonna give you what I give you. You give me what you give me, and if we don't match up, then it just ain't working. So I'm not really putting no percentage. But if it do get to that level, we going all the way up. And if she get 100%, and like she said, God would just go get 110%. We just go out over the radar, okay? Because as always, you can go over that 100%.
No, heck no. I ain't never got 101% on any grade in school. And they say school is the most important thing. So
but we talk about God. How we get God 110%. Hey, but son, listen.
Like, I don't know.
I want to say this. I want to say this to you, son. Listen to me real good. Look at me when I tell you this.
It's selfish if that 99.1% is enough. Ain't enough. That's how
I got you.
That's it. That's my case, and I'm sticking to it. They selfish.
Sticking to it. Hey, listen, I ain't trying to change you. That you grown man. You got your own opinion. You know, we can agree to disagree on a lot of things, but you know, that's your choice. I mean, I just wish you the best of whatever you decide to do, whatever way you go. That's it. And I'm here. That's all.
Like, I don't even know you enough to even be giving you that. You feel me? Like, you better be lucky I can give you 40%. You talk about 99.1.
Yeah. Well, I hope I pray that you don't have to go through no hardships and no pain and no hurt. And
people should just be more appreciative. That's all it is. If somebody just give you a percentage, you should just be appreciative, because they ain't got to give you nothing because you don't own them.
Right. I know a lot of stuff is given. A lot of stuff is given, and it's a lot of things that need to be earned. Period. Exactly. I mean, that's just what it is. You can get so much, but you know the rest of that shit got to be earned. But at the end of the day, son, let me say this to you real good, real quick. I love you.
I love you too.
And let me say this: it's a pleasure for us to come on my channel and chop it up and just kick it. You know what I'm saying? I love this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're my only son in the world. I always tell you that. And I was there, you know, I kiss you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I love you with all my heart. I thank God for you. You know, I feel you the best son in the world to me. To me. You know how we got down, you know, and I love you. I forever, and look, if I die and come back in another life, I hope you still my son, period. You know, and you growing up, you're a young man. I see you beard. You're about to be 24 next year. And whatever you praying God for, I pray that He give it to you 1,000-fold, not 100, but 1,000-fold.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I love you with all my heart. I think about you every day. I think about y'all every day. I understand you all doing y'all thing, and we always got these phones and these text messages
Yeah.
always going, and we're gonna continue to get better and do better. You know, I'm praying that God elevate things in my life as well to do some things different for us, you all, and the grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Everything has its timing, you know, and sometimes our time is not God's time. God's time is His time. You know, you come one way, but doesn't mean that's gonna go your way. God may say it's another way. You feel me? So I want you to continue to keep Him first. Pray for everything you want, fast, and just be patient. Keep your faith and
Oh,
wait on Him, and He gonna give you the desires of your heart. Speak those things into an existence. Okay, as
oh,
you see as they are. Uh, Again, and I can't say this enough. When I see you, I see me. You know that beard, it's a motherfucker. I think your beard's getting longer than mine. But when I
nah,
see you,
I got a long way to go. My beard.
yeah, it's growing longer than mine, and I didn't cut mine down to my face. To my face.
No, I got a little while to go.
Yeah, yeah. And like I say, son, I mean, we can talk all night, man, but I'm gonna pull this to an end, man, and let you get some rest. What time is it over there?
It's 9:32.
Yeah, it's 11:32 here. Uh, I love you to death, son. I can't say that enough, man, because uh, you my only son, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. Go always be proud of you. And go always love you to the end of time. You know the number. We got these phones. We know how to make it work. Everybody in the chat, y'all do me a favor. Bless my son, Cash App. This has been a great, 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 well, another bonding experience. You know what I'm saying? My son, he's shy, you know, but give him a little time. He break out his shell. I don't nobody know him like I know him. You know what I'm saying? I raised him, so I know how he is. He's shy sometimes, and when he talk about that trust, that is for real. It's for real. You break that, you got problems. It ain't gonna happen no more. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
you will never look at a person the same again.
Yeah, you never look at a person the same again. So it's
Like
one way.
once a person cross you once, they'll do it again.
Yeah. It's one way to get them in, but when he find out you done deceived them, oh no, it ain't finna happen no more. You can get
Once
that up.
cross you one time,
Yeah.
they'll
Well,
do
my
it.
son, and that's why I say that's my son. I don't care what social media say. I know my son. Once you deceive him, and he know you deceived him for
So
any reason, it's over with. It's
you will
over.
never hear from me again.
It's over with. Uh,
Ever.
I
Bro.
thank you all. My son Cash App is Wave God 977.
I appreciate y'all too. You know, as well. Y'all ain't have to be on here to listen to us.
Yeah,
Y'all could have been any.
this is great. This is great, and we got to do more of this, Sean. And even though you there and I'm here, we got to do more of that. And I know you in school and doing your thing or whatever, but you know you always got a home right here in Houston.
Yeah.
You already know that. No matter where I'm at, you know that for a fact. Just
Yeah. No.
whenever.
I forgot. And I forgot to tell them I'm in real estate school. I go to Key Realty out here. I'm taking up mortgage lending.
Mhm.
It's hard. It's hard for. It's definitely hard for sure. It ain't the easy. Ain't the easiest, but it's hard though.
Mhm.
I'm doing it. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, stick with it, son. Keep it up. Keep it up. It's all gonna pay off. You
It's
see,
it's a foundation for what I'm trying to do more. Do more of.
well, you keep it up, but most important, while you keeping it up, you keep God first, and when
Always.
you keep Him first, everything go come to pass.
Yeah,
Just take a little patience.
that's true.
Everybody, tell my son you love him. Tell him good night. And don't forget, y'all, be a blessing to his Cash App, $WaveGod977. And son,
I definitely do appreciate all y'all.
and
Y'all got some good, y'all have some good questions, man. Y'all taking heed, you know. I be trying to, I be trying to teach my friends, tell my friends, the game and how it is, how people is, but they too young, man. They're like, I'm young, you know what I mean, but I ain't that young. I ain't that young, man. I know I ain't no fool. I can't be a fool by a long shot. It'll take I don't know. I don't know what it takes to fool me. You have to tell me that $20 was really $10 or something. I don't know. $20 and $10 in disguise or something. I've been devalued my whole life or something. I don't know. You had to tell me a chicken got crack in it or something. For me to be fooled. I ain't no easy fool person, man. Like, yeah. Let's try to, encourage people, talk to people, the people that a lot of people need, me, especially not being the only boy. That's a tough thing growing up. It's a lot of people don't understand that. Not having an older brother, that you can go to talk to. Because it's one thing, talk to your parents or whatever, but it's definitely, different when you got an older brother or older, male figure that you consistently around. That you can, because a lot of you want to, talk to them, about it to see, their point of view of as being your sibling, you know. But I love all my sisters. I wouldn't trade them for nothing.
that's right. That's right. That's
I
right. Mm-hmm.
got each other back like we got each other back like I don't know. Charlie's Angels in the shootout.
Let me put y'all up there real quick because that is true.
My
Y'all
dog,
love
especially my little sister. Like we 1 year apart, so we almost like twins. So we
yeah,
the closest. She can call me right now, and I'll be on a Greyhound on my way to where she at. I've been and rode a bicycle all the way to Georgia.
and they don't want to tell me they got problems. They know not to even tell me because they know I'm
I'll
going
be
first.
I'll be on the next Greyhound smoking to get out and go to see her. Like what? I've been on drove a car all the way down there
There they go.
in the flash. Like that's my.
Y'all go.
We got a lot of history and memories we share with just each other. Cause we the closest. Like my two older sisters, they the closest, and me and my little sisters, we the closest. Like it's a lot. Like all my sisters keep it for sure. Like they ain't gotta. They never gotta question my loyalty ever. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I'm probably if not. I am the best male that's happened to them. I am the best male that happened to them.
You see that? You see that?
I remember that. I remember that picture. Yours was
All right.
that's when Tia graduated.
Oh man, I remember them, man. I used to have that video when Tia graduated. I think Tia was graduated out of high school. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had that video. I said, "What's your name?" She's like, "My name Kiara."
That was fun.
You remember
I
that?
was so dead.
Oh man, boy, I got some memories, boy. I got them all. I got a lot. I got more than enough, and I got the ones like, yeah, yeah. It's all good. I
Yeah,
appreciate
I'm
this moment.
going get in the shower and stuff. Check on my uncle, make sure he all right.
Okay, son. Yeah.
Good.
Remember
Been
this
there.
one? I'm gonna show you this one more. Show you this other
Thank
one.
y'all.
Hold on. Remember this one? I'm gonna show you this last one. I'm gonna get off of here.
Some good questions. So,
What you say?
and I say they have some fire questions for sure. That's true, Rita.
Remember this one? Let me see if I found this one. Hold on. There you go. Oh, it won't let me upload that one. I'm gonna delete that one then. Let's see. Will let me get this because I think it's like a limit. I'm gonna show this last one, then I'm off here, son.
Hmm.
Let's see this shit right here. I got it here. All right, remember this one?
Lolita.
You remember this one?
Oh yeah, he bogus. He's too
yeah,
bogus. I
yeah.
still got that picture.
You still got it?
Mm-hmm. Bogus.
Yeah, man. Yup. Y'all all big now. It's all good. God is good. I thank him for y'all. I wouldn't trade y'all in for nothing in the world. Do it all over again. All right.
I'll be back. I'll be back. Lolita. I'll be back for
All
sure.
right. Okay. All right, y'all. Tell my son good night. Son, I love you again. God bless you, man, and your endeavors
Yeah.
in life, man. And may he continue to protect you. I'm gonna keep praying for you and praying for all of you all, like I've always been.
Yeah.
Tell God to watch over y'all and keep y'all out of harm's way. I love you, son. God bless
Love
you.
you too.
And good night.
Good night.
All right. Yep, that's my son. That's my son. I am proud of that young man right there. Right there. Yes. Y'all make sure y'all be a blessing to him on tonight. Same way I bless other people on my channel. I want to bless my son on my channel as well. Uh, so yeah. Why I don't know. If don't do nothing else, I always prayed over my kids. Always, 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 always prayed over my kids. Always, 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 always. That's my son. That's my man right there. That's my son. Uh, you all have a blessed night. I hope y'all enjoyed my special guest, uh, which is my son. It's always a pleasure to not just talk to him, but see him and to see him laugh. It just brings so much joy, regardless of what people may think and think of what it is. Uh, I know that boy. I raised that boy. And one thing I know, uh, when he find out uh, that you deceived him or did him wrong in any type of way, he ain't fucking with you no more. That's why when everybody be talking this, that, and about my son, I was like, look, y'all have the slightest idea, But I'll let people continue to say what they go say, do what they go do. They bring me joy. All right? And that's all that matters. As long as they good, I'm good. All right? Good night to you. Good night. God bless you all. I love you all. I catch y'all in the AM. I'm out. Peace.